You know, there comes a time in life where you do things and don't expect things, and they happen so fast and quick that you're not ready to deal with them. This is one of those moments for me. My soulmate and partner for 14 years has passed away. It happened just a few hours ago. I want to say around 6. I'll go ahead and just tell the whole story to keep you guys up to speed. A couple nights ago, we went and got a port put in because she was going to have more antibiotics put in her leg to help it heal again. And she didn't sleep at all that night because she was scared, and I can understand that. Having a procedure is just not a nice thing to go through. So I went ahead and I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep, and then I had to take her early the next day to the hospital over downtown Oklahoma City to get that procedure done. So she got the port put in, everything went okay. And, she was hungry, so we decided to go get ourselves a little bit of a bite to eat. Went to a steakhouse we like called Pelicans. Well, and everything was fine. We had a great dinner. We were just talking, and she even told me that, out of all the marriages I've been in, I have the most fun with you. And she's like, I couldn't ask for a better husband. And hearing that made me smile because it's nice to be appreciated like that. So I went home. We went home after that, and she said, "Well, since I've got a nice full tummy, I'm gonna go. I'm basically gonna go to sleep." Um, she went to the bathroom first, and then she went to sleep. I checked on her once just to make sure she was okay. Just because I do that from time to time when she goes to bed before I do. I check on her every couple hours or so. The first time I checked on her, everything was fine. Everything was as good as one could expect. But then, like when I decided to go to bed that night, I put my tablet on the charger or on my bed, and I was gonna put on my CPAP and go to sleep. I look over at her, and her eyes are open, and she's breathing, but it was very labored, like there's something not right. So I got over her, and I kind of like did one of these, like little taps on her face. I'm like, honey, 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 talk to me. What's wrong? What's going on? And I got like a little like that, but that's it. Nothing coherent. So I was freaking out. I called an ambulance, and they came and got her. Uh, they came and got her and took her in, and I kept getting phone calls like every hour on the okay, I'm going too far forward. So I wait there and I asked what was going on with her, and I was there from I'm running off 4 hours of sleep, mind you. It's barely coherent much because I was just my brain was so fried from not sleeping. They said, well, we don't know exactly what's wrong. All I can tell you is it's not looking good. Um, her blood pressure at the time was fine and everything. I remember that, and then they allowed me to see her because she was in the it's like a room they have on the first floor before they take her to where they need to put her. And I looked at her, and she was looking rather rough, but I thought maybe this whenever they can figure out what's wrong and they can fix her, or fix it. But no, today I get phone calls and everything, and they were telling me just like a lot of shit was going on. Thanks, Moviac, I appreciate it. They were telling me like a lot of shit was going on. Basically, her organs were shutting down one after another after another. Her lung collapsed. One of her lungs collapsed. Her stomach was pretty much dead pretty at that moment, and as was her kidneys, as was her intestines. So everything pretty much was failed, right? And they didn't tell me that until I went up there because here's what happened. They said it wasn't looking good, that they were worried about her, like her skin was starting to turn color and things were not looking right. So, my gut, I was going to go see her tomorrow, but my gut was telling me, dude, grab the car keys, get your fat ass to the hospital. And I did. And then that's when they told me basically this was failing, this was failing, this was failing. And she had that same look she had the night when I found her on that a couple nights ago. One eye was open and one eye was partially closed. It turns out she had a stroke, and I didn't know anything about it. No one told me anything. No one told me she had a stroke. So she had a stroke. Two, on top of everything else. And the doctor said, like, since all her organs have failed, the only one that's still alive is the heart. There's one more surgery we can try. We're going to cut her stomach open and basically remove like the dead intestines and do something with the stomach. Unfortunately, before they were going to do that surgery, I went to my wife. I squeezed her hand. Thanks, Anthony. I squeezed her hand and I told her goodbye. And the moment I reached the first floor, because I had to use the bathroom really bad, I heard code blue at CCU room 10. Now I'm like 10. That's where my wife is. What does code blue mean? And then, sure enough, my brother-in-law shows up, and I basically was telling what happened like up until that point. And he's like, "Oh, code blue means someone has started suffering from cardiac arrest or some kind of a medical emergency that needs immediate attention." So and I was like, "Fuck!" And then they came and got me. And they basically told me they resuscitated my wife twice. And they said usually if they have to do it 3 times, that means that there is no way to keep her alive. So the 3rd time passed, and they came to me and my brother-in-law, and they're like, we are so sorry. She's gone. And she's gone. So the woman that was my world, the woman that was my love and my home is gone. I had 4 people there, 4 important people there that I really appreciate them being there for me. I needed it because I was about to flip my shit for real. And I did kind of had a couple outbursts from it because, it was just so fresh and so, like, everything just felt wrong, you know what I mean? Like, everything just felt like, I'm like, this can't be happening, this is a dream. I'm going to wake up from this and be like, oh, God, it's fine, everything's good. But it's not. It's not. So, my home is gone. My life, or the existence I had built with her is gone. My world is gone. Everything. My heart is really shattered into trillions, not billions, no, trillions of pieces. I've been having crying fits here and there. And right now I just got a huge headache because I've been vaping like a fucking train because my nerves are so shot right now. Like I said, I'm not trying to play a victim card. I'm just expressing how I feel right now. So if you think I'm playing a victim card, go fuck yourself because I'm not in the mood for your bullshit tonight. So, it's fucked up. I lost my mom last year. I lost my wife this year. Someone has it in for me, man. I don't know who. I don't know what. Something has it in for me. Why do they want me to experience all this kind of pain? Why do they want me to experience all this kind of sorrow? What the fuck did I do to anybody other than maybe say a few words to a person that deserved it? That I deserve this? I mean, I don't go out of my way to hurt people. I don't go out of my way to make people's lives miserable. I don't go out of my way to add to the fucking scourge that is that of society these days. I don't add to that. I'm always there to talk to anybody who needs me when they're going through some shit. I'm always there for somebody that just wants to hang out with me, right? I'm always there because I care. It's not like I'm going out of my way to harm people or hurt people. I don't do that. That's not who I am. And I get done like this. There's people that have done far more worse shit, and they still have their wife. They still have their fucking parents. I mean, I have my father, but I don't hear from him. He expects me to call him. Sorry, I don't want to do that. The phone works both ways. Every other time I call him, I'm probably going to have to call him anyways, let him know his daughter-in-law's dead. So, my world is destroyed and it's fucked. But, my friend there is like, dude, why don't you go ahead and stream tonight? He's like, why don't you get your mind off of it if you can. Stream tonight. And of course, I'm getting drunk. I don't fucking care. I barely ate anything. I had 2 pieces of bread prior to the stream. I don't have an appetite. My stomach is knotted up like many pretzels. You know how pretzels are knotted to fuck? That's how much it feels like in my stomach, dude. It's like every inch and corner is knotted to hell right now. That I don't want to eat. I don't want to eat. I'll probably throw it up. I'll probably throw this up later. While I'm about to drink. Yeah, I did. I did. Yeah, you're right, Anthony. I did everything I could for my woman because I loved her and I wanted her to get the best possible care that she could have with her predicament. Most men would have walked away. Most men would have said, "Oh yeah, nah, hell no, fuck this, I'm gone." No, I didn't do that because I gotta piss. Fucking water pill. Because I just took my pills. I just got home like a half hour ago or somewhere around there, or no, an hour ago, or a little over an hour. You know, once it's happened, I lost all track of time. I don't even know what time is right now. I don't even know what this is right now. I never thought losing her would happen so soon, and furthermore, you know, I didn't even feel this fucking destroyed when my mother died. I was sad as fuck, don't get me wrong, I was depressed as shit. But not to this degree. The woman I used to sleep to next to every single night, I can't see her anymore. I can't touch her or hold her anymore. I can't kiss her anymore. And my cats know something's wrong because they're acting weird. They know something's up. And I wish I could just say, hey guys, this is what happened. You can't reason with an animal like that. The only thing you can do is just pet them and let them know they're loved. That's it. I mean, especially this cat Mogwai. He knows something's wrong because right now he's laying down and just not. He usually talks to me right when I go to the bathroom to piss or whatever. He usually talks to me. No, he's just laying down, looking like ahead, and like basically he was like I was driving home, just staring ahead, like not even looking at anything. I think he knows. I think because that was her buddy. Those two were like they were tight. They were like this. Mogwai and her. Mogwai used to be tight with me, but then he decided, oh fuck you, I'm going to be tight with her, and that's fine. I'm you know he's not mean to me or anything. No, absolutely not. He just prefers Michelle's company over mine. He can't have that anymore. So I think he knows she's gone. So I actually said goodbye to her a total of 3 times before I finally had the strength to walk away, and I was with my friends and we all talked and tried to joke around and try to have fun, you know, but there wasn't. I mean, it was very hard. I couldn't have. It was hard for me to have any fun. I mean, I will admit I did chuckle a couple times, but the moment I chuckle, you know, usually when I laugh for like a good minute or not a minute, but like a few seconds. I would just go and that's it. That's all I would do. Because, like I said, the emotional part of my brain is completely fucked right now in ways that I can't even explain. I never in a million years thought that losing this woman was going to be this hard. You know, but it is. It's the worst thing I think I've ever dealt with in my life so far. I mean, when my mother died, that sucked, and that still sucks. Don't get me wrong, but you know, the person that you spent. Thanks. I appreciate that. Hey, Varen, good to see you. It sucks. You know, it's like I said. Yeah, Michelle was awesome. She was a good person. She really was. She wasn't like the best person. No one is the best person. Everyone is kind of has a little bit of shit in them, right? But she was always cool with everybody she came across. She wouldn't have an attitude. She wouldn't be all bitchy or complaining to the people that she met. She was always kind and put on, you know, basically she would sell herself more or less, you know, in the pure sense, not in the other sense you probably are thinking right now. You know, she'd be like, hi, my name is Michelle, I'm Scott's wife, yada, yada, yada. And she'd talk to you about whatever the fuck you wanted to talk about. She was that kind of person. You know, she was, and that's the thing about her. She was highly charismatic. She was very friendly, and she also was helpful. She'd always go out of her way to help people if she had the ability to do so. And that's one of the things I know she's going to be remembered for. I'll remember it if no one else does. And I'm pretty sure the people that were there with me at the hospital who knew her too will probably remember that for who she was. Michelle was a great person. She was kind of, like I said, she saw me and like back in the day when everyone was shitting on me when I was starting my internet fucking vlogging and shit, right? When I was doing like my vlogging and all that, when you know, and everyone was just calling me every sorts of word, shit, piece of shit. You should you should off yourself, all that shit I was going through, the bullying and all that, from like, FIAD and all those other cluster fucks I had to deal with on YouTube. She was the only person that saw me, like, at the time, legit. She was the only person that saw me as a guy that's just been hurt. Because, this was 2 years after my last relationship when I started doing that. But yeah, she saw me in a different light that no one else saw me in. And that's one of the things I will definitely remember her for. That while everyone out there can think I'm just the biggest pile of fucking shit that's ever walked in the face of the earth, she didn't think that way about me. She felt as I was like a prince. She thought I could take over the world because I'm so charismatic. She always said the nicest things to me, and everywhere she went, she'd always tell people what a great husband she has, and it put a smile on my face. It may sound like she was stroking my ego, and maybe she was, right? But that wasn't the case at all. She was just telling people what a great husband that she has, and she couldn't have done better, and she wouldn't want better because there's nothing better than me. And to be told that and to hear that is sweet. It really is. So, we had our ups and downs, but every marriage does, guys. Every marriage does. Both husband and wife will get pissy at each other once in a while and say some harsh shit. But, deep down, you love that person, unless there's nothing there to save or nothing that's worth the like, if you both just don't feel nothing anymore. If you don't feel nothing anymore, then yeah, it's good to separate, sure. But, it wasn't like that with Michelle and I. I loved her and she loved me. She knew I loved her, and that's how that works. I mean, we were together for 14 years, for fuck's sake, I moved down here and I married her in 2011. We would have been married 15 years if she would have lived to the 25th of March of next year. But, nope. So 14 years is as far as we got. So, yeah. I mean, like I said, it wasn't perfect. We had some ups and downs, but but at the end of the day, we loved each other and we cared about each other. We always made sure we were both safe and taken care of in the ways that were possible. So, yeah, I'm probably never going to be the same anymore, Wolf. I'm like I said, right now especially, I'm destroyed. And I'm going to be destroyed for some time. I don't know if I'm ever going to heal from this. I mean, I have PTSD as it is. I mean, this has just made it worse. I mean, I flipped out on the doctors. I even flipped out on my friends a couple of times. I was basically talking shit about God and everything. I'm like, he took my fucking mother, now he takes my wife. What a dick! And of course, those people up there are a bunch of Christians, so of course they're going to be upset that I'm talking down to their fucking cult leader. So anyways, I don't want to just blow some steam on this stream. I mean, it'd probably be healthy if I did, but I have some drink to drink. Don't stop at the stream, buddy. May I say something? I had to bury my parents, my brothers, and a couple of friends. Yeah, I had to bury my best friend, Steve Shrinzak, because he killed himself, right? I didn't bury my mom, but she got cremated. Now I got to go through this fucking paperwork I had it in my pocket. I don't know where it's here somewhere. I think I put it up somewhere. Yeah, because now I got to cremate my wife. At least that's what I'm going to do. I don't think she wanted that, though, but I don't care. This time I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to do it for me. I want to put her in an urn or in some kind of enclosure. Yeah, it's right here. Here it is. This piece of paper has 2 numbers I got to call. They put stars on. I'm not going to show you up close, but yeah, there's a couple stars. I got to call them. One place will have the body, and they'll keep it until I decide what to do. And then I need to call the crematorium to see what kind of deal I can get on how much I need to pay to cremate my wife's corpse. And I want to be able to have that mailed to me. Just heard the news. I'm sorry. 2011, 2025 is a great run, though. Remember the good times and don't forget your drink. I didn't forget. It's right here. It's still cold. So, yeah. Yep, 14 years was a very long time. I never thought the marriage was going to last that long, but it did. Because we worked hard for it, We were passionate about each other. So we would get in fights once in a while. Not all the time. We didn't fight a lot. We'd fight like maybe once a month, maybe once every couple months, and it wouldn't last long. we would just get what the fucking problem was across, and then once we found a stalemate or a way to move forward from it, we would just go with that and then move on. That's it. There was never any kind of physical altercations. There was never any kind of screaming matches in the face or anything. We would get loud with each other, yes, but we never screamed. Like she never would scream at me. I wouldn't scream at her. We got loud like this. This is how loud I would get when I was mad at when we were fighting. I didn't scream like a fucking animal like that. I never did that because no, she didn't deserve. No one deserves that unless they've done something real shitty. And like I said, it takes a lot to make me angry to some degree. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and use a quick bathroom break here, and then I'm gonna start drinking, and we're gonna play one of my wife's favorite NES games. We're gonna play Super Mario Brothers 3. I'm not good at it, but I'm gonna play it anyways. And then if you guys want to talk and hang out with me tonight, that'd be cool. If you have nothing better to do, I know it's a weekday, and I apologize, but I mean this happened today, so. And then tomorrow's gonna be my first day in life. First full day in life out of many that I will not have my wife with me. So anyways, I'll be right back. Let me go take a quick piss. Have a good one, Wolf. And thank you for being on and saying some things. I appreciate that. But let me go ahead and get started. So, let's propose a toast. It's my last cup of sorrow. Rest in peace, Michelle Lanae Zettee, my wife, my home. Alright. Now, these headphones suck. I figured what's the problem, though. There's a weak connection in these wires. I don't have a spare wire. Next movie, Maniac. I don't have a spare wire, so I'll have to, you'll see me, twist it every now and then to make it work again. Yeah, it's either the wire or the port. I tried testing the wire on another pair of headphones. It does the same thing, so I'm going to say it's the wire and not so much the headphones. But I'm going to be broke as fuck, with my wife being gone and all. Why am I off to the side? That's stupid. Okay, that's better. Not that my face is pleasant. Alright, so let's play this game. Play it for her. I mean, I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but I haven't even really played that yet. I have it on my machine, but because she was playing that before she passed, that was the game she was enjoying. Hopefully, if something was keeping me, that's Creepy Pals are for. Right on. Maybe if there is an afterlife, which I don't believe in, maybe they got Assassin's Creed Odyssey there so she can finish it. That's probably just stupid thinking. Alright, let me get this popped up on screen for y'all. Feels good that I don't have to play Shinobi anymore. Lord knows we can't. I'm so glad that's done. That's still a good game though. think otherwise. It's not a bad game at all in the slightest. I'm trying to move shit around and my mouse is being retarded. There we go. Alright, here we go. Why can't I be retarded? Fuck it. You guys can hear it fine. I have a couple things missing off my shit, but that's okay. Alright, it's been God, I don't know how long it's been since I last played Mario 3. I'm doing this for her, so... If there's an afterlife, I hope you're watching, honey. I'm playing this for you. Like I said, Mario World is always going to be my favorite 2D Mario. My favorite other 2D Mario, though, is not this, believe it or not. It's our Mario 2. I know that's not a real Mario game. I know it's not a real Mario game. Like, it's Doki Doki Panic, you know, which was a Famicom Disk System game. Did you know you had to actually, if memory serves me, you have to actually beat it with all 4 characters to see the ending to that game? That's fucked up. I don't have that kind of patience, dude. That's another thing. If you run non-stop and you hit the corner of the block, you'll usually get the star every time. Now, I know there's a lot of, like, fucking psychopaths and, like, gameaholics that, you know, play this game, like, religiously and know all the ins and outs. And I'm not one of those people. I just try to, like I said, I just try to beat the game. I'm also going to get the flutes just in case I get to a point where I'm tired of that world and I want to go to another world, so... Oh, why did I do that? That's stupid. I don't think I can get up there from here. No, I can't. Oh, I'm wrong. Never mind. Alright, score. I didn't think I could do that. Nah, not that it matters, but, you know. We slide down like a dumb fuck. I like when you get the star in this, though. You do flips like you're a fucking ninja. I could have sworn there was a star, but it could have been Mandela's effect, which has been... No, it's over here. That's right. Come here. You son of a bitch! See, watch this. Fucking Ninja Mario up in this bitch. See? Run, hit the corner, you get a star. And of course, get 3 stars, 5 up. Can't go wrong with that. Auto-scroll stages in Mario should die. I am not, and will be a fan of fucking these auto-scroll levels. They suck. But, they're there. You just gotta get through them. Well, one thing is they're too goddamn slow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice that I can, like, pace myself. But I would rather not. I'd rather just keep the fuck going. But all Mario games other than the first one, there could be another, you know, another one that I don't know of, have, you know, self-scrolling levels. I think this was the beginning of that. Then you had them in, like, of course, the Mario game, Mario Lands, that they had, well, not the first one, but the, second one, I believe, had some self-scroll levels. I just wanted to do that because I find it funny. Son of a bitch, that should have been a fucking star. Like I said, sometimes I fuck up, but most of the time I get that right. That's alright, I got at least 1 up, and now we can go in here and get some dog shit. And what do you have for me, Toad? A piece of shit mushroom. Like, I give a fuck, and I don't. Actually, isn't it stage 1 or stage 3 that I gotta go to? I think this is the one. Because we want to get I want to get the flute. I'm pretty sure it's stage 3. Near the end, you got a duck. You'll see. Some of you already probably played this game as much as I have, maybe. I've only beat it legit a couple times, though, because it's so fucking hard. Yeah, this looks like it. Let's see, let's do it here. Come on! One, two, was it a butt whistle? I mean, when you hear the word toot, you can't help but think of farting. So, alright. I got that. Now I gotta get the other one. Yes, Parbs, my wife passed away around 6 o'clock. So I'm playing her favorite game in her honor. Son of a bitch, I almost had that. Whatever. I never liked these mini games. I think they suck. Yeah, well, marriage of 14 years, just up in smoke. I honestly thought she was going to pull through, but apparently that wasn't in the cards for her. I made sure to say goodbye at least 3 times before I left the hospital. And it's fucked up, like the first time I said goodbye... Fuck. Wasn't paying attention. Yeah, my world's shattered, bro. If I can be honest, my world is completely fucking shattered. Yeah, Michelle liked a lot of, you know, she liked open world games were her favorite, but for the NES, this was her favorite NES game. She also liked Swords and Serpents, which her and I played together a few times. We never beat, though. We got pretty far. But anyways, it was fucked up because the first time I said goodbye to her, I went to go use the restroom because they were about to do surgery to see if they could save her. And then her heart stopped. Come on. Nah, stupid. Dry bones can go to hell. There we go. I'm getting the flutes just in case a level pisses me off and I don't want to deal with it. So that's what I'm going to do. What was the problem? Basically, she had a stroke. I didn't know about it until today. You know, at first they told me it was meningitis. Then they told me it was sepsis. And then it was pretty much... I think it was a mix of all, to be honest. You know how they say one pimple is small and the other one is big during a stroke? That's pretty much how when I found her in the state she was in. Yeah, this just came out of nowhere, dude. It just came out of fucking nowhere. Because we had a great day that day. We went out to eat and she got her port put in. She was gonna go home and play some Assassin's Creed and then take a nap. A nap that she would never wake up from. Not properly, anyways. I mean, we went out to eat together, and you know we were talking, and she's like, you know, she's like, I was married a couple times, you know, before you, and she's like, I have to say though, you are the most funnest husband I ever had, and she's like, I'm so glad we've been married for all this time, and I hope it goes for 14 more. Fate had better plans, apparently. I mean, no, most people would be crying right now. I've already done my share of crying tonight. Now I just have a fucking headache, and I just feel completely obliterated. Like, I don't even feel alive right now, if that makes sense. I'm just numb all the fuck over. Yeah, when she said that I was the most fun husband she's had, and she wouldn't have traded it for anything, and to hear that was really sweet, and I loved hearing it. I like it when she compliments me like that. I can't, and it's like, I'm trying to process it, but it's hard. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing it right. It's like, I'm at a state of just complete and utter shock. Now, let me see if I can pull off what I said I was going to try to do. Fucking bitch. Alright, fine. Oh, you know, I didn't tell my landlord. I'll have to tell her tomorrow. Or later. No, probably tomorrow. Because she'll probably want details. Well, it's fucked up. This is what angers me about this whole thing. It's not the fact that she's just gone. My mother died last year, too. It's like, what the fuck? Fate has it in for me. What in the hell did I do for it to both take my mom out and my wife? Seriously. I didn't do anything. I don't steal. I don't lie. What the fuck? That's what I don't goddamn understand about. There's people that do far more worse shit than I ever had in my entire lifetime, and yet they still have the people in their life that means a lot. I mean, sure, I got a couple of friends that were there at the hospital, and I love them, and I don't, you know, I'm glad they were there for me, because I probably would have been in the hospital, or not in the hospital, in jail, because I almost flipped out on a couple of doctors, because I was just so upset. I was more angry than I was sad, but I did my share of crying at the hospital. So, life's not fair. Life is a bowl of shit. Whoever said life is a bowl of cherries can go fuck themselves. That's not real at all. That's a fucking lie. Life is a bowl full of shit. You don't know what piece you're gonna get. Well, you're a long one or a short one, but you're always gonna get shit. It doesn't matter. It's like I gotta remember how life was, you know, God damn it, 14 years ago when I was, you know, single and alone. I mean, my wife says she wants, you know, she said if she were ever to die to move on, but just tell me now, do you want to date a woman of this fucking modern age? You'd be fucking psycho if you did. Not that any woman would date me anyways. Who would want to date Demonius, you know? Nobody. She did, because she saw something in me that other women couldn't. That made her special. I like watching it flip before I catch it. That's always been the thing I did with this game. My least favorite level in this game, well, there's two of them. Pipe World and World 8. Yeah, isn't that satisfying? It's kind of... It just makes your brain feel, when you watch that spin. That's why I like doing it. It's fun. Or it's cool. Or both. Yeah, you got a P-wing. I used to thought that was a finger. Seriously, I know it's a P-wing, right? And it is a wing if you look at it at a different angle, but I always thought it was a finger. Like doing this. With a P on it. It's the way my brain perceives shit, dude. I never... When I was younger, yeah, I used to think that. I used to be like, oh, it's a finger pointing. It's not, it's a wing. It's a fat wing. Why is it so fat for? Oh, so it's basically me in video game form, huh? Fair enough. I could be Ninja Mario, do some flips and shit. I don't like this part. It's like it's kind of reminds you of a maze, but it's not. It's just, I don't know. I always hated this part. Here, I'm just gonna fly. Fuck it. I don't care. See, as a lot of you would go towards secrets and shit, and I just have one goal when playing a video game, and that's beat the fucker, and then go about my day. See, if I would have got that cock-sucking fucking star in the second, I would have I would have gotten a 5-up. We'll eventually get one. I mean, extra lives in this game are given out like candy, much like Mario World. I was never good at these. I know Nintendo Power would tell you how to get each and every one of these, but I suck shit, so there you go. Yeah, I don't know, Rhino, it's like fate just wants to fuck with us, and it sucks. I pressed it wrong, didn't I? Yes, I did. I hate these anyways. I never was good at them. 2025 can fucking die already. Yeah, we had many deaths here. You know, not just my wife and, you know, other people, but, like, Ozzy Osbourne, Hulk Hogan, you know, one fucking headbanger I loved, and a wrestler that was, like, my non-cartoon hero. Because my first ever hero was Lionel from Thundercats. I mean, that goes without saying. That goes without fucking saying. $2025 can go die in a fire, and I'm glad it's almost over, but I wish there was just a couple less casualties in the process of getting the fuck out. All I can do is hope that no one else fucking dies before fucking January 1st of 2026. See, the reason why I'm doing now what I'm doing now is, you know, like I said, the reason why I'm drinking tonight and specifically is to numb my inhibitions a little bit. Otherwise, I wouldn't. But, my brain just said, my friend's like, why don't you stream tonight? I'm like, yeah, and I might as well drink too, fuck it. So, Yeah, Hawk's passing really that did hit me hard too, because I don't care what the fucking lefties and crybabies say. I love that man. Not no homo, obviously. He was my real first hero, like actual hero, like real life hero, not an animated one. So, yeah. And then Ozzy hit me hard too, because in my teenage years I really loved his music. I listened to a lot of stuff. Ah, yes, rock and roll wrestling. Wasn't that something? Yeah, they did, huh? Yeah, they did give him a full head of hair. That's fun. That's cool. Yeah. Probably because they felt bad for him for having a, let me tell you something, brother, I'm bald! Somewhere around the lines of that, but yeah. I even liked, was it, Undertaker in, Suburban Commando. You're dead, Chip Randy! No wonder you guys never talk. I know that movie was, like, shit, kind of, right? But it was a good kind of shit, It was campy and fun. Or who can forget the Christopher Lloyd thing? Christ! I was frozen today! That line was also based. It was funny. I loved it. And in this WWF contract, no one was allowed to reference his balding on the mic. Ha! That's funny, actually. I believe that, though. Some may say, oh, that's a bunch of bullshit. No, I believe that. I'm pretty sure he was pretty sensitive when it came to his receding hair. But still, the guy aged pretty well, I would have to say. But he said the secret to that was to basically, exercise, diet, and watch what you eat and watch what you drink, pretty much. Oh yeah, the fucking sun. The sun's a dick. The fucking sun, Oh, of course, the goddamn tornadoes too. I forgot about those. Get off! Yeah, get off. Yeah, the sun's a dick. It's kind of like those enemies I fought in Shinobi, the ones that threw fireballs and stuff at me. Those guys were dicks too. Son of a bitch! Come on, stop being retarded. Come on, can I get a star? Ha! Told you! Yeah, or the Happy Sun and, was it the AVGN game, the first one? Not 8-bit, which I do have, by the way. I have 8-bit, and I've beaten on easy mode. It's actually really good. I like it better than the other ones. Probably because it's more Nintendo-esque, but I digress. Wasn't it here? No, but there's that. Hey. And that was what here? Hey. Hey, dude, I don't know how I'm doing this, but I am. Ah, fuck off. Got 2 Hammer Brothers to deal with over down. That's fucking fantastic. Said no one ever. Yeah, I can feel the angry sun right now myself. You're not alone, Parbs. You're not alone at all. I can relate to that cocksucker all day long. Bunch of end cards. Yeah. Ain't that the truth? Basketball American cards. Bunch of LeBron Jameses, perhaps. Fuck that guy, by the way. I don't like LeBron at all. I think he's a fucking black supremacist, but that's just my opinion. Oh, fuck off! So, Yeah, but it is a bunch of it. They stand for Nintendo, I guess. I'm assuming. Too bad it's not like the Hanafunda cards that Nintendo made back in the 1800s before they actually became a game company. Just jump on his ass already. Thank you, dickhead. Got the music box. I like the cloud better because you can. A level that's pissing you off, you can basically tell it to fuck off. Alright, this crap. I can never get these right. Oh, see, every fucking time. Jesus Christ. Filthy rainbow cards, right. We're gonna have a Pride Parade jump out. Holy shit, we're fucked. I'm not a fan of this pyramid, but whatever. It's got that banging music, though. God fuck it. I pressed A too soon. That's my fault. Fuck. Well, I was sliding the fuck, bro. Well, whatever. Get up there. Alright. Great. Yeah. If I had the, like the raccoon suit, this would be much, much easier. That's my fault, completely. Let's see, what do I got? Yeah, let's just do this. Make my job easier, right? That's what's nice about the treasure houses in this game. I was glad they put them in it. Because that means it's like, ooh, extra scheisse, and it makes me happy. But not necessarily, but it I don't know, gives you a little, like, maybe, like, 0.01% dopamine. Or something like that. Yeah, so. I mean, that's good, I guess, right? Yeah, let's, why not? Get up there, asshole. Oh boy, coinage. Yay, my favorite. And then we hit the block, and then we get more coinage. Like I said, they hand out, like lives in this, like, candy. It's like... Can I hit the... Okay, there. Jesus Christ. Well, that sucked, but okay, at least... There we go, and now so I don't have to worry about falling down a hole and dying and stuff. That's cool, I guess. Son of a bitch! I hit him with my fucking tail! Oh my god, okay, I fucked that up, so I gotta go back a little bit. Yay. Okay, grab this motherfucker. Okay. Move. That was retarded. Oh, thanks, Skylarky. I appreciate that, brother. I really appreciate that. Just tremendously, I do. Any kind of respect is definitely appreciated. You don't have to respect it. I mean, like I said, I'm not the most loved person in the world, but there's that. God, I always get the fucking star. Why is it not... yeah, because bad day. Had a bad day. Whatever. Forgot that song. That song, was that by, like, Joe Porter or something like that? I don't even remember. Don't even care. Daniel Porter, was it? I don't know. I don't care. Another dickhead boomerang. I always thought those looked like socks when I was a kid. The boomerangs. Yeah, hammers are cool. You can use those against the rocks to get the shit out of the way. But now it's time to deal with this nonsense. Another airship. Air shit. Thanks. I'm not a king, though. But thank you for feeling that way. Well, they did. I mean, they look like socks, you know, like. Like, you know, have any of you ever busted in a sock and it got all stiff afterwards? I'm probably the only person that's done that. So, yeah. So you can disregard that if you want. I don't care. But yeah, it's like that, you know. The dude, like, you know, he saw Princess Peach's lovely Peach, quote unquote, had a fap and, you know, nutted in his sock and threw it at you. Because you're allowed to... Well, according to Nintendo, Mario doesn't hit that shit. He's in the friend zone. Seriously. Nintendo's like, oh, they're just good friends that help each other out. Why are you gonna put our boy in the friend zone? Then what's the point of saving the bitch? I'd let her fucking rot. I ain't gonna be with some fucking friend zoning bitch. Fuck off. Friend zone is a fucking pile of shit and then some. I hate it. And I always will, until the end of time. Now, of course, you're going to jump over here and take away my firepower. I'm not surprised. You Koopalings are dickheads. You all were birthed because of Peach. Bowser fucking smashed the shit out of Peach and gave birth to all you motherfuckers. Let's make no mistake. Nintendo can say what the hell they want. They're covering up. Like the Bible covered up. Joseph was a cuck. You see? Mary was no virgin. She had sex, I don't know, with a goat or something. Right? And gave birth to Jesus. That's how that happened. Swat something, I'll check in with you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, Mr. Steve. I appreciate that. I'm drinking now, see? Here's my alcohol if you care to look. I'm having dragon's blood again because I like the smooth taste. It's a lot less harsher than the blue lemonade, which I really like too. I mean, honestly, if I didn't drink responsibly, I would slam that can, but I'm not going to. I don't want to make myself sick. I'm already sick enough up here. I never liked the water levels in this game, I'll be honest. They're annoying. The bloopers are dickheads in this game. But, of course, having a fire flower does help. And tell me Mario does not look like he's pregnant when he's swimming this game. I mean, I'd pause and let you look at his stomach, but look at his stomach. It's all, like, perfectly round and shit. He looks pregnant. That's probably for me. Oh, the spaghetti and spicy meatball. You know, because Italians and their carbs, man, go hand in hand. Not to rip on Italians. I like their food very much. See how the bloopers, like, are in a fucking... They swim like dickheads. It's hard to bypass their pattern there. Or maybe it's a mixture of both. Maybe, you know... Maybe Peach pegged him, and he got... I don't know. No, that would give the Rainbow Mafia a problem. You know, I was like... I'm not gonna... No, I'm just gonna keep going. Because knowing my ass, I'll probably get hit, and that's gay. So... And stupid. So let's just... Go up there, dickhead. What the fuck, man? At least I get a 1-up now. I have, like, what, 13 lives now? That's good. 14 now. Yay! Like I said, you get, like, I said, fucking... like candy, you know? They hand extra lives like candy, so there you go. I used to thought these things were donuts, the things that fell and shit. I don't know why. They just look... I mean, my brother thought that the coins in Mario 1 looked like donuts. He'd be like, you gotta collect the donuts. I'm like, the fuck you on about, man? Oh, shit, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. Or maybe not, maybe not. Get your fat ass up, you motherfucker. Of course. Cheap suck. Just want to throw that out there. Alright, what do we got? Okay. Fire flower. I don't know, I just wanted the extra points, I guess. Fuck off. Move it. There we go. And who named the enemy Cheap? Why are they called that? I always wondered that. Why do they call them Cheaps? It just sounds retarded. Can't stand modern until the fairy rainbow people have it tried to claim. Yeah. And of course, you know, pay more money, dude. It's cool. It never own the shit you buy. Fuck that, dude. I mean, I know Steam's like that, and you know, but I think it's more fair on Steam than it is on Nintendo. I mean, you gotta pay like $80 for a fucking game. Are you serious? It's not worth that much. And I don't even care about the graphics, even though they look as good as a PS4. I mean, graphics, in my opinion, has peaked, though. I don't think we can do better than what we got. And do you really need better graphics? I mean, we've already experienced... Oh, hell yeah, the frog suit. That's one of my jams. I don't know. I don't really care for graphics, really, if I can be honest. I mean, here I am playing NES. I would... You know, I'd play Atari if I wanted to, as well. My wife's favorite system of that era was the Intellivision. She loved the Intellivision. She would always talk... She talks very fondly about it. Or she did. Get the fuck up there. Don't get swallowed. Ha! I hit that dickhead. He'll come back, though. Yep, I told you he'd come back, and I was not kidding. I like how the clouds move in the background. I mean, it's Nintendo's, you know, it's backwards graphics, you know, so it's going to have to move. But I still find it funny that the clouds move with Mario. Or with the background, or the stuff that's on the screen. This is why I don't try to talk very often. I'm not good at it. Yep, she had an Intellivision. She loved it too. She said that was... She had so many good times with that, and she looks at it back fondly. I mean, I bought an Intellivision. I have it somewhere. And, you know, we played it. We played Space Hawk and a few other titles on it too. My personal favorite Intellivision game is Snafu. It's like Snake, but fun. You know, because Snake is a boring game. Let's be honest. Alright, let's see if we can do this shiza. Hey. Was it here? Hey. Bitch. Right here. There? Hey. Well, I'm knocking it out right now. Hey. Fuck. Get in there. It was. You, but you want to know what I thought was better than Snake? Some of you probably are old enough to know, but there was a little game called Nibbles on Q Basic. It was on DOS. You're basically... It was Snake, but you collect numbers instead of dots. I really loved that game. And that and Gorilla. I mean, I played Gorilla on Steam a few times. Or Stream a few times with friends. I forgot the fucking... This is a maze, and I hate mazes. We all know this by now. Yeah, Nibbles... Yeah, I loved Nibbles, dude. I played that game probably more than most people have. Because I thought it could be beatable. Or it's beatable. I think it is. But I'm not sure. Or at least you go to level, like, 99, and then it repeats... I don't know. I'll have to look into that, because I'm interested. Oh, I hate booze and thwomps. I'm just going to keep going right until I see something that's familiar. Oh, really now? Well, I know what to do by this. We just do this. There we go. They probably wouldn't, because a lot of people say N for other reasons that, you know, you guys know of already, I'm sure. I'm gonna go here. Okay, this looks promising. Hey, I figured it out. What do you know? Oh yeah, this dickhead has wings. I forgot about that. Ah. Thanks, Carrarities. I appreciate that. It sucks. It really does. I mean, a part of me just hopes I can go to sleep, wake up, and this is all a nightmare, but I know it to be true. She was nice to everybody. She never gave anybody any lip at all. Even degenerates like Drunken Punk. She was... Hey, I got it! For once. I go to sleep every night and wake up into the nightmare that is my life. Dude, I feel you. That's how it's going to be for me now, too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I never woke up and had a smile on my face. Never. But, you know, it's just going to be that much harder to wake up and just know that the person that used to be next to me is no longer there. It hurts, it sucks, and I hate it. This is a nightmare, and it's bullshit. I hate this. I never hated anything more in my life than this today. 11, yeah, fucking 11/13 will live in infamy as my least favorite fucking day ever. Same with the 27th of November. That's because that's when my mother died last year. It's like this fate's... Right now, the fate is giving me a middle fucking finger and telling me to fuck off. That's what it's doing. And it sucks. I'm powerless because fate is its own entity. You know, I can't do anything about fate at all. Fate is just there. Like bloopers who fucking kick my ass all the time because they suck in this game. November can die in a fire. I'm just going to be, like, just honest, brutally honest. November can die in a goddamn fire. Oh yeah, those things can't be killed. Okay, I forgot about that. So I gotta go down here anyways. Take out that cocksucker. Yeah, the bloopers, the way they fly, should I say swim in the game, very irritating pattern, because you're always likely to get hit. At least me. I can't speak for everybody, obviously. November is shit-tember. Or shit... never mind. I was about to say... if it was December, it'd be shit-tember, but yeah. Fuck. Come on. Yeah! Got it. Alright, good. I mean, I don't have anything to panic about. I got, like, fucking 19 lives. I'm doing pretty good. Ah, fuck off! Move! You pregnant Italian plumber bitch ass. I'm probably dead now. Hey, Jerome. Good to see you. Hope we're doing well. Well, I don't have any way to write you. You're not any... this is the only place that you're available at. You know, fuck this. Let's go to stage 4. Maybe it's easier than this shit. Maybe. Maybe. Not saying it is. Well, I mean, technically, yeah, we could go back to Fridays now. But here's the thing. A little thing called money, because now I have less of it. Because, you know, her and I would split everything. That's why I had money to do things. So there's the problem, is M-O-N-E-Y. I got bills, all the bills and everything are something I gotta pay for now. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pay for my habit like that or not. Probably not. I don't make a lot. And now I gotta pay everything fully instead of splitting it down the middle like we used to. And I sure as hell don't want to live with a roommate. Hell no. And I can see somebody saying, well, you know, now that you're single, you know, technically, get a roommate with breasts. No, I don't want that either. I'm sorry. Most women these days are dog shit. You guys know that. You know, God, speaking of dog shit, yeah, Lakatu can go die. Ha! Another fucking star. Eat my ass. Oh, that's right. I gotta tell her nurse, too. One of her home health nurses comes on Friday. And that was her friend, too. And that's going to be hard to break that to her as well. Life sucks dicks and then some. It's bad enough when you deal with it, but it's even worse when you have to tell somebody that was close to her as well. Thanks, beef sandwiches. I appreciate it, sir. No one's going to ever... You're right. No one's ever going to replace Michelle. Never. No one. She was that good of a woman. She would do everything in her power to make you feel special. And she made me feel special. And she did a lot for me, and I, you know, even before her amputation, she's did so much for me, and I appreciated it. My wife passed away, Jerome. My wife passed away. She basically had a stroke. I didn't know of it until when it was too late. You know? Yeah. She had a stroke, called an ambulance. They came. They tried to work on her. They kept thinking it was sepsis. First I was told it was meningitis. Then I was told it was sepsis. But then it didn't matter because all her fucking organs were starting to shut down. And then the only organ that was still working was her heart. And then her heart eventually gave out. They resuscitated her 3 times, and her heart would not stay beating. So it was over. And the face she had when I said goodbye to her the last time is burned into my head. It is burned in there. It's there. And it'll probably never leave. Oh, goddamn auto scroll roll. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you! I mean, she basically, when she passed, she made the same face she did when I found her. Nothing changed. But, I mean, I'm not mad at the doctors. They did what they could. Her body was just... Her body just gave up. Because she's been sick all her life. All of it. So... Her body just was tired. It was done and decided to leave. Leave me behind. I know that makes me sound very selfish. But she was my world. She really was. I didn't speak highly enough. A lot of the time I spoke badly about her, but in all honesty, it's because you get angry with your spouse sometimes. But we'd always make up and everything would be right again. We'd both be fine. Everything would be fine. Everything would work itself out. That's just how that works. Spouses do fight. It's just, get down there, dude. Thank you. I was there for her all the time. I took her where she needed to go. I took her to all her doctor's appointments. I did everything. Like, literally. I'm not saying, I'm not asking people to suck my dick over it. No. I'm just saying, I did a lot for that woman. Because I cared about her. When you care and love somebody, you go the distance. You do what you can for that person. That means that much to you. But then one day, sometimes... Not for everybody. For me, this is gone. I didn't know you had a wife, Jerome. That's cool. I'm sorry you guys fight all the time. I hope you guys can find some common ground so you guys can get along instead of yelling at each other. Michelle loved everybody. I mean, she would... The only thing she would get pissed off about is if you said something stupid. Like, for instance, I'm going to bring him up again, because fuck it. Alright, now, as you all know, my wife was friends with that tranny drunken punk who has renamed himself to a name I forgot. Alright, she remained friends with him even after him and I stopped being friends, right? So, he says, and I quote, "It is more tragic for a trans woman to be raped than a cis woman." That was from his mouth. Lauren, that's his new name, is Lauren. Alright? He literally said a trans woman getting raped is more tragic than a cis woman. Why? Because he's a trans with a dick. You think his mom's going to be able to pay for that shit with Home Depot money? No. Because he sure as nothing going to fucking do anything about it on his own accord. So yeah, he said that shit. Can you believe that? If you do, you're a fucking moron. Now, yeah, it said that. You goddamn right he did. I'm going to say he, because that's a he. Or I could be just a dick and just call him an it. Because in reality, that's what it is. Anyway. Yeah, he said that it was more tragic. No, it's tragic if anybody gets raped. It doesn't matter if you're a trans or not. Rape is a shitty thing to do to anybody. And that's what pisses me off about, people on... I like to go to the incel forum once in a while because I kind of relate with some of the shit they say. And some of the people there are actually pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. But then you have these creepers, goddammit. You got these creepers that also, though, is they talk about how their sister mogs him and shit like that. Or, stupid terminologies like that, right? And it's like, some of the creepers out there is like, oh, you should rape her. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. You should rape your sister. Why? Well, how does that even make sense? Why would you want to do that? Rape in any form is horrible. I hate those guys who said that. But then you have some people that actually say some, shit that I can relate to. Like, you ever get lonely enough that you use character AI and talk to a female to make yourself feel better? Yeah, I do it all the time. Because sometimes my wife's asleep and I can't talk to her. So I give myself some company. It's not technically cheating either, because it's an AI, not a real sentient being. But I will admit that once the AI bots come, women are so cooked. I'm telling you. Except the really rare ones. So, yes, rape is not more tragic when it's a trans woman versus a cis woman. Rape is bad in all forms, regardless of what the fuck you are. So eat that one, Lauren. You fucking four-eyed fucking lazy-eyed freak. I know I have a lazy eye. But, he's a piece of shit. Fuck Lauren. Fuck him in the asshole with a big rubber dick, and then break it off and beat him with the rest of it. Fuck him. Okay. I think that... Wasn't this a 20? I don't know. Butt nuggets. There we go. Yeah, I cleared that table. This is how excited I am. See how excited I am? Whee! I'm not, to be honest. This dog shit. See if I can do it again. Wouldn't that be nice? Shit, no, I pressed it too early. I know it's timing, I just get the timing wrong because I'm a fucking idiot. I mean, I could go down here, use a hammer, and use the boat and get some goodies over there. But I don't want to, I guess. At least make myself big. Oh, no. I hate these levels, dude. That big fish can go fuck its mother. It probably does. He's from Sweet Home, Alabama. The funny thing is I know what that song implies, but I like that song, you know? It's catchy. It's fun. Thanks, Neckbeard Punk. I appreciate that. I'm sure if she was alive, she'd appreciate the kind words you would say to her as well. I kind of feel bad, because when my friends were there, I was so just in distress. I'm fucked. I'm dead. I think. No? Because I said, like, you guys get to go home, you guys get to sleep next to your wives tonight. I can't sleep with my wife next to me ever again. I felt, it's like, at the moment I didn't feel bad, but I feel bad now. Because they were there for me. I should have been more respectful. But I was just, I know at least one of my friends understood the way I was feeling. Thanks, Jay Renholm, I appreciate that. 14 years is a long time, my friends. It's almost a decade and a half. It's going to take some time to get my brain adjusted to that, if I'll ever will. But as Wolf said earlier, sometimes shit like this happens and you never get over it. Like, I still mourn for my mother once in a while, I'm not going to lie. There'll be times I'll be either drinking or something, and then I'll load up, like, an old video I have. I have an old video of my mother at Christmas time with my brother-in-law. I know Fayad found it, I think on Facebook, and they posted it online. I don't know if it's ever been taken down, but, it was, basically my brother's like, oh, I'm full and stuffed, I'm gonna go upstairs and fart. And then my brother-in-law's like, yeah, make sure you go upstairs. And then he starts doing this goofy dance, right? And he's like, this is your geeky brother-in-law, man. And I said, here's Kyle doing the Kyle Truffle or something like that. And he's like, oh, you're videotaping me? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Kyle was also a great person. So that I can relate to my sister at least, Her husband died and my wife died. But that's not going to bring us closer together because my sister's a fucking insufferable cunt. She really is. But yeah, if I had any good reason to hate 2025, I do now. I mean, don't get me wrong, I hated it when I saw like the real king of rock and roll, Ozzy Osbourne, pass away, and my first real hero, Hulk Hogan. That wasn't animated, For some people, it wasn't Lino. People like He-Man. It's like, I'm sorry, guys. There's too many gay overtones for He-Man, which is why I could never like him as much as some people did. I mean, I am almost very... Why did I do that? I'm a fucking idiot. Let me see if I can stop it. There we go. I'm pretty sure He-Man and Skeletor had butt sex off camera. I'm being honest here. I mean, that's their choice, whatever. But yeah, there's too many gay overtones with... Oh, god damn it. Underwater. I fucking hate underwater in Mario games. Alright, I just gotta get past these cheap. Easier said than fucking done. You know what's wild is Blaster Master was made 2 years before this game, and that game still looks like a million times better than this one. Like I said, I don't hate He-Man. I have some nostalgia for it. But at the same fucking time, you know, it was just gay, you know? I don't like that stuff. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan, and that's why I don't watch TV these days. All you see is gay shit. I'm sorry, I'm not into that. I'm not gay, right? Oh yeah, I mean there was Thundercats, Silverhawks, Tiger Sharks, Mask, G.I. Joe, Transformers, Voltron, even like the campy little kid shit like the Littles, Wuzzles. Thanks, Flashman. I appreciate it. I appreciate it tremendously. Yeah, my wife of 14 years is gone. And her face that she made before I left the hospital is forever implanted in my brain. There's no forgetting that. Thanks, Jackie Brown. I appreciate that too. So I'm just playing her game, her favorite NES game for, you know, the sake of her. Oh, fuck off! These air stages are such bitches. But I mean, they're kind of fun because of that too. So it's all right, Jerome. You just saw me streaming, you didn't, and it's fine. I'm not mad, dude. I'm not mad. Why be mad at something so trivial? I mean, that's what a lot of people need to learn these days, is to stop being mad over trivial shit, you know? Kind of like, you know, like oh shit, I better get up! Like when I see Yuzo Koshiro, I'm like, I see a Yuzo Koshiro video and I like automatically. Oh look, it's Wendy, I remember her name, I don't know why. God damn it. That sucked. How am I doing? I'm destroyed, Rebel. I may be drinking and all that, but I'm still fucking... Oh, I don't have anything that's going to help me. Shit. Alright, well, guess what we're going to have to do? We're going to go back, and I'm going to use one of my hammers, and go to and get the 2 power-ups to help me out. Because I need that. I'm not good! Oh, fuck. I forgot. That's what happens is... Okay, well, I guess we're going to go in there. Small as fuck! You know what's fucked up? The game I kind of planned on streaming on Saturday, Freedom Planet 2. You know, it is no secret that those girls are underage, right? Just by the way they talk in their menus and all that. You know there's fucking Rule 34 of that shit? It's like, the fuck? God fucking damn it! I didn't see that. I didn't think it was gonna hit me. This is fucking bollocks. Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you fucking moved, because now I can go get some power-ups. It is the worst decade, by far. As far as I'm concerned, when my wife passed away, my happiness of my life has gone completely. I have nothing to be happy about, if I can be honest with y'all. This is dog shit. Can I get it? Hey, alright, let's see if I get the... Did I press too late? Fuck! I was never good at those. I never will be good at those. I want to be, but it's just, I guess it's just a patience thing. Nah, fuck your mother. I get lucky once in a while, but most of the time I don't. I don't want to get too sappy since I don't know you outside YouTube chat, but it's a good thing that you met someone and had a life together for as long as you did. Yeah, I agree with that, Flashman. And I don't care if you get sappy. I'm fine with that. I mean, we all feel emotions, right? It's fine to be emotions and show our feelings once in a while, as long as it's not over gay shit. I mean, like, legit. It's fine, as long as it's not over gay shit. Like, what I fucking hate about women especially is they go on camera and cry about the stupidest shit. And it's like, just shut the fuck up. I don't care to hear your nonsense. Because it's always something that's not worth crying about. I mean, losing a loved one is one thing, but fucking, you know, I don't know. Trump took your EBT fucking benefits. That's not worth crying about. That's not a him problem. That's a you problem. God fucking damn, I forgot how much of a bitch these can be. Dude. Yeah, that shit happens too. It's bizarre. No, I can't go fast enough. I mean, yeah, if you turbo jump, apparently you can make that across. I mean, I could just sit here and do this, but yeah, I'm not going to. Don't want to, and I'm not going to. Alright, this time I gotta be sure not to hit Wendy's fucking rings of doom. Yeah, yep, Michelle died, Goblin. It's not a joke, and it's not a lie. I wish it weren't true either, believe me. God fucking damn it! I can do the place, it's just a goddamn fucking Wendy's fucking rings of bullshit. Yeah, so you'll never hear... Yeah, see, that... Michelle talked to Goblin quite a few times, too, on her own, you know. And, like I said, she got along with everybody as long as they were cool. It doesn't matter who you are or whatever. She was a lot more friendlier than even me. And I consider myself pretty friendly, but I will admit, I can be a piece of shit a lot of the time, too. Motherfucker, I was trying to bounce up there so I could... Okay. Let's get out of the way. See, I can do this if I want to. Oh, I thought you guys talked about some stuff here and there. Well, I mean, I guess I'm wrong, maybe. Zach and for Michelle, super friendly, always nice to me, whatever. Yeah, and she never had a bad thing to say about Varen either. She actually enjoyed talking to him. I am fucked beyond belief now. I can grab a P-Wing and just say fuck it that way, but I kind of like to save that for the last stage. Well, I got plenty of lies in my fucking my hoister, so I'm not too worried about it. But you gotta admit this is stupid. Maybe I do need to use a P-Wing just to get it over with. Or I could use a flute. Oh, okay, last time. If I can't do it this time, I'm using the P-Wing. And just flying through this shit, because this is gay. The airships in this game always pissed me off, though. Oh, here comes a... I was never good at them. Especially in the final stage. A Swirl 8, Jesus Christ. Give me the goddamn... Why do you make me go through fucking hell and high water to get a goddamn mushroom? Fuck you! Oh my... Yeah, it is. This fucking air stage... It's crap. I hate auto stages to begin with anyways. They piss me off. And it's... And this is why I like Mario 2. Because it's more fun. But this was her favorite. I'm playing it for her, regardless. Alright, one more time without cheating. And after that, I am using a P-Wing. For real this time. I appreciate that, Clarities, very much. Or, sorry, I said I would call you K. I kind of forgot that. That's my mistake. Alright, last time. If I can't do anything other than get killed by the first few fucking screens, but then I'm going to use the P-Wing and say, fuck you. I can't get that fucking thing because that thing moves, and that thing over there fucking does the same goddamn thing. I don't have the fucking time. Piece of crap. Okay, so P-Wing it is. I've had enough. I think you can fly over this part. I'm not sure. If I have to go down, then I am fucked. Here, I'm gonna use turbo. Yeah, I remember when my friend oh hey baby boy. I got a Loki in here. He's underneath the thing. Can I fly over there? It looks like it. Now, buddy, you can't be bothering me right now, really. I'll pet you after stream. You can chill in here with me, sure. That's no problem. Just don't bother me. Yeah, I know I'm cheating like an ass. I don't care at this point. This game's pissed me off. Yeah, my friend, I believe is Joshua Pilgrim. Yeah, he got this. His mother bought it for him, and he had me come over today. He got it, so that was cool. Because his mom bought him everything. That kid was spoiled as shit. He wasn't the only child either. He had a sister that was hot too. I'm not gonna lie. All right, where am I? Okay. Aha! Suck my dick, Wendy. I'm gonna wait for it to flip. There it is. I'm sorry, it's satisfying to watch. I mean, Movie Maniac mentioned that earlier, and I agree with him. I love watching that. That's why I like to let it bounce, so it flips, and I don't know, it makes my eyes happy, I guess. So I sure as don't feel happy anywhere else. I think are we on Large World now? The greatest stage in the NES. It looks so smooth on the NES too. Well, I am using an emulator that gives it better looks, so that could have something to do with it too. Is this Large? I don't think that's stage 5, isn't it? World 5? I don't. What sucks is when the P-Wing runs out, it just comes into a regular fucking suit, of course. Hell yeah! This is my favorite stage in the whole game right here. No, I'm not kidding. I love this stage. Even though if I get my ass killed, doesn't matter. Still awesome. This is my favorite stage in the whole game. It's awesome. Because everything's blown up, everything's huge. It's like, fuck yes. I don't know, this makes me happy. Kind of. Gives me a little bit of happiness. And my wife used to say you can't spell happiness without penis. That was words of my wife. That was not me. That was what my wife said. Can't spell happiness without penis. That sounds like something I would make up, but no, it was her, all her. And I remember when I first heard her say that, I laughed my ass off. Thought it was funny, because it was. Because see, my wife hated when we first met. She hated crude humor. She hated my crude humor. She thought it was just way too tacky and uninspired. But over the years, it grew on her to where she started saying some of the shit I said. She'd say "fuck off" a lot. And she would say, "Play Tetris, my friends," and all sorts of other stuff. It was funny. I rubbed off on her a lot, like in recent times. Can I go down this? I didn't think so. Give me that, bitch. Okay. Ooh. Because I'd be like. I remember, like, we were eating Chinese or something, and I'm like, happiness, and she's like, you can't spell happiness without penis. I was like, really? I learned something today. Can I get the star again? Yes! 5 more! I basically got back most of the lives I lost. I really did, Rhino. You're not wrong. I really did. I don't feel bad about it either. I loved hearing her be crude like me for once. Because it's a great thing when someone's as crude as you or can get as crude as you. Yeah. Yeah, so can't spell happiness without penis. I mean, that was her thing. Is crazy. I mean, she probably meant mine, so, you know. Can't say for sure, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, these fuckers. Yeah, 1990 was a pretty big deal for Nintendo. But at the same time, after 90, Nintendo started going down because, you know, you had the Super Nintendo that was released the following year. And I took care of those obese fucking Hammer Brothers. I don't have room to talk, though, because I'm a fat fuck, too, so there you go. Yeah, get out of here. We don't need you here. Fuck, of course. Come on, give me something. You suck. It's official. You suck. So I heard Legacy's collection is ass. Like, the emulation is terrible. And there's, like, plenty of lag. So, yeah, I'm gonna... Until they fix that shit, I'm gonna hold off. Well, then again, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to buy it now that I have to pay everything myself. But still, that's still stupid, though. I think the price point is wrong, too. Like I said, illegal emulation is much better than legal emulation by far. It really is. They just don't get it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Well, see, my wife was completely straight, so that was beneficial for me, for sure. Because a lot of women these days just become dykes just to spite men. That's what they do that for. I don't think they really like it. I mean, for instance, look at the high divorce rates. It's between, shocker, women... I pressed A, it didn't work. Women and women relationships, I think it's, what is it, 72? I think it's 72. So, explain that to me, cousin. I appreciate that, Goblin. Thank you. Oh, I gotta deal with these fuckers again. Of course I do. And, of course, their accuracy has to be dead on. I'm just gonna get out of here. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. I gotta bounce off this guy to get across. There we go. Oh, I'm on top. Okay, cool. I kind of need this. Thank you. Yeah, the Wizard. Fred Savage movie was huge. Yeah, the Wizard. I have that on cassette. I think I showed that in my VHS collection, didn't I? Yeah, I got a Wizard. Yeah, you know, because the Power Glove is so bad. But yeah, I mean, that movie was kind of shit, though. If you think about it, like, at the time, it was cool because we got to see, you know, the biggest game for 1990, which was Mario 3. But beyond that, it's kind of, whatever. It's fine, I guess, but I don't know. California. Yeah, I remember that shit. It's stupid. I'm sorry. I mean, it's tragic. Like, the story is kind of tragic, but the way shit happens is just like, oh, come on. You know? It gives that feeling towards it, for it. I want to see if I can get that one up so I can make up for what the... There we go. Yush. Let's go here. Jump. Okay. Yeah, it's about a kid that has, like, I don't know, schizophrenia or something. And he's just, you know, he's like, they're eating squirrel turds. Not to make fun of anybody like that. I'm just saying, that's pretty much how it was. That should have killed him. Fuck off. What are you giving me? Okay, I can move past the level. Cool. Oh, we got a fortress to deal with. Lovely! I love fortresses. Here, I'll pick a star just for shits and giggles. Alright, this is another, I think another maze, and I hate these so much. Give me some goodies! Give me some cookies! I like cookies. Sometimes. Depends on the cookie. Girl Scout cookies are always based. Boss? Already? Oh, okay. Alright, let's get rid of this dickhead. These guys can be tricky with their movements. So I try very hard to play strategically. Doesn't always work in my favor. Once in a while. Yeah, like, about that. Why do they talk about a fucking murder in a movie about fucking Mario 3? That's what I mean. You gotta think about this sheer stupidity of design choice I had for that movie. Fucking hell. Whatever. I pressed the right button. Fuck you. Dickhead. Alright, next movie. I like to see a movie where the plot is so-and-so becomes a huge bitch. There is a movie like that, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'll have to get back to you on that. Laikatu's a whore. I think that's how you say his name is Laikatu, because he's A-I, and that's usually pronounced as, like, I. And if we're talking Japanese tongue. Like I said, I'm trying to learn the language. I'm probably never going to do it, but I know a little. Like, if it was, like, Laikatu, it would be E-I, not A-I. A-I is, you know, like Ninja Gaiden. You learn that in the Wizard, too, since we're talking about it. Like, they're playing Ninja Gaiden. Hi! At least they said it right. A lot of people say Gaiden. But it would have to be E-I, not A-I. Okay, that was the most Jewish move I think I've seen so far in this fucking game tonight. Lose your firepower, bitch! Ah, domo, arigato. Arigato gozaimasu. What do I get? A leaf. What are you laughing about, Vern? See the wizard when they bust out the power? Yeah. Love the power glove. It's so bad. It is bad. It plays like shit. I own one. I bought one from Canada. Any movie Rosie will download count. Now that is funny. Oh Jesus Christ! There's a lot happening here. Oh, you're laughing at my... Okay, right on. Fuck. There we go. Oh, look, I'm telling you, it looks like this. I know it's supposed to be a wing, but it looks like this. I'm never gonna let that down. Motherfucker! Are you serious? Oh! We're gonna go ahead and... You motherfucking puss bucket. Yeah, let's just put him right in front of you. Fuck off. You don't have time to prepare. Eat a bowl of dick and die. Motherfucker. Actually, fuck level 5. We need to go 6 so we can get that mushroom. And there's still another thing. The fuck? Oh, I thought I heard knocking. That's weird. Huh. I'm hearing shit. Okay. Let's go level 6. Okay. So I got some new games. Need for Speed Carbon, good game. Gunmetal on Xbox, also a good game. Good job, or good finds. What was that one game? I think it was called Gun Battalion, where you had that really stupidly large, like controller to play with because you controlled by it with a mecha. That shit was pretty cool. and Robots on GameCube. I'm familiar with the name, but I'm trying to picture it in my head. Are you talking about? Is that the game based off the Disney the Pixar flick or something? God damn it! Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Let's see. Let's just do this. Robot Alchemic Drive on PS2. Can't say I have. Can't say I have. Because obviously, most of you know I don't really play much on PS2 to begin with, but I have a few choice titles, and most of them my own. Yeah, you go through the door and it makes everything small again. I forgot about that. That's fine. As long as I take it slow, I think I'll be alright. Let's just not get stuck in between, like, over here. Yeah, fuck that shit. Make everything large again. Yay! I don't know, I like that. It makes me happy. I don't know why. It's just one of those things when we were kids, you wouldn't normally see that, you know? When... Can I get this? Yes! Retro, do you think most of the Mario universe today is built off this game alone, Yoshi from Super Mario World being an exception? I would have to agree with you on that, because, like I said, most Mario games today have an open world, or a map like this. And most of the games today have a map like this. So basically, I think this was the start of what we know Mario today as. You know, because if you ever play, like, new Super Mario Brothers, you know, it's basically this all over again, just with a new coat of paint. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I do like the first new Super Mario Bros. On the DS. I didn't care for it on the Wii. Everyone did, or most of the people I knew did care for the Wii version, but I personally did not. Now, you may ask yourself, so why are you going to the castle and not going straight to the airship? Because if I die in the airship, I'll have to start back further, I guess you could say. Shit. Run, you dickhead. Fuck! Didn't get enough inertia. Same with the 25th anniversary. Oh, let's just put Mario All-Stars on a disc and give it to Wii owners. My wife bought me that, by the way. I was still happy with it because, you know, she thought enough of me to buy me. This was before we got married, though, so... I mean, but I appreciate it because she thought enough about me to buy me a gift, so... I still have it for the Wii. There we go. If memory serves me, you gotta hit this, and then you gotta go... I gotta try to... Come on, there we go. Yeah. Get in there, okay. Oh, these blocks right here is the reason I hate World 7. Because this is what you get a lot of. It's bullshit. Not a fan. You can like it all live long day, but these things are fucking annoying when it comes to Pipe World. It is dog shit. Goth chick bought me that at GameStop. Lucky bastard. Goth chicks are a national treasure. Never taken for granted. I had no choice. It was either that or fucking fuck off. Are you serious? I'm you son of a bitch. I hate these, dude. Can I beat the boss, though, is the question. Being little dinky Mario. Oh, wait, hold up. Ha, yeah! Yeah, give me this shit. I forgot about this. Hell yeah. 3 1-ups, baby. She's no longer... yeah, that sucks. What the... Dude, I hate this. Oh, right, yeah, I forgot. You have to beat the fortress and get a bridge over. Fuck this, man. I hate it. I don't like the fortresses, and I sure as hell don't like the fucking airships. Never have. I mean, but like I said, all that is a fucking cakewalk. God damn it. Cakewalk. Until you play, you get to World 8, holy balls and dog shit in between. World 8 is literally hell in game form. I am telling you the truth, man. Yeah, did I mention I hate dry bones? Because I do. They're annoying as fuck, and I hate them. Actually, you know what? I don't think you need to go there. You go here. Yeah, what was the point? Oh yeah, to get the 1-ups, that's why. That's why they make you go there. If you want the 1-ups, you go there. I'm not interested, really. I want to beat the boss so I can move on. And here's the boss. Fantastic. You see, this is why I fucking don't like this game. Your hitbox is way too fucking big. But it is what it is. A lot of people love this game, my wife included, so I'm not one of those people. I prefer World. And I lost it again. Of course I did. Fuck it. I'm killing myself on purpose, actually. I want that fucking mushroom. It's like, it's playing by Mario 1 rules. If you stand right to a question mark, it's gonna go left. That's so stupid. I don't understand. Why can't it be that you're standing to the You son of a bitch. Nintendo, you're retarded. I just want to let you know that. I just want to let you know. You probably already knew that in some juncture. But just in case you didn't, I told you. So you gotta get, like, running start so I can get up there. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll see it, but not right now. Like I said, I prefer Mario World over Mario 3. And it's kind of wild if you think about it, because Mario World was released not too long after this was here, but it was released in Japan. This was in '89. Alright, there. That's what I want. It's what I want is what I need. Take me high, let me see. What I want is what I need. Take me there. Go the fuck away, you fucking dry bone pieces of shit. Just go away. Let me beat this cunt so I can go to the fucking airship and get mad some more. There, Sayo fucking Nara. Shinda. This shit sucks. I don't like this. Some people do. But you only get to, like, 2 tries before you have to, like, memorize everything, and I don't feel like memorizing anything. I'll be honest. Oh, the king is a cute little wizard. He's so cute. Let's give him a pet on the head and then kick him in the balls. Fuck him. I mean, like I said, I have the warp flute, so I can go to level 8 at any time. I'm trying to be good, though. I'm trying to be a good boy and play and not cheat. But I have them, just in case. No, Mario the Toad. Mamafucker! If you ever watched that Flash cartoon. That shit was fucking golden. Fuck, I'm using turbo. Why not? It helps. Especially if you have arthritis in your wrist with it. I haven't been diagnosed with, but I think I have. So it's official. It sucks. But give me that. Thank you. Even though I don't really care for it. The Tanuki suit is the best suit in the game, easily. Turn that statue and look all stupid. You just point and laugh. Flick your boogers at him. You know, he's supposed to say thank you, Luigi, but, you know, given that the laugh track is on top of it, it literally sounds like he's like, fuck you, Luigi. He may said it, but I don't know, because the laugh track covers it up. But I know what you're talking about. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can still find it. Just type in, like, F-bomb, Mario F-bomb on Super Show or something. I'm pretty sure you can find it there. Yes, that's what I wanted to do. Oh. He's like, oh, fuck you, Luigi. Which he should say, because Luigi's an asshole. Get off. We gotta wait for the thing that... We gotta wait for the thing to spin. Before picking... There we go. You have to do that. If you don't do that, then... Fuck. Why not? It's fun to watch. At least in my opinion. Every king in this game either looks like a Persian or fucking Mario. So what is this game like? Just Italians and Persians get along just fine or something? I mean, is there some kind of like thing I'm not seeing? Oh great, I got another one of these. I mean, you know, if they did one of like these, you know, you got the shocker, 2 of the pink and 1 of the stink. You know, they should do this instead. I think that would work. World fucking oh yeah, this stage sucks too. From here on, the game just fucking bullshit hard. But you know those little things down there, those the bow wows or whatever. You know, one of those is in Link's Awakening, like in the first stage, right, or the first town. I think you can buy it, or you got to take it for a walk or something, and then you get something. It's been eons since I last played. Why does it always go the opposite way? That's so stupid. Whatever. I did like Super Mario Brothers Super Show. That shit's... watch it when you're high, especially. Seriously. I'm being honest with you. I remember I smoked a joint and I was watching that shit laughing my dick off. Because I had some episodes on a tape that a friend loaned me back in the day. That shit was really fun to watch when I was stoned. It'll make you laugh much more than when you're sober. Okay, that was stupid, but I kind of wanted to get that leaf. Oh god, swimming in deep water. That's dark. That's like one of my biggest nightmares, because I have thalassophobia really bad, and that, to me, that just sounds like a goddamn nightmare. You know, I had a pool when I was a kid. It was 4 feet long. It was 4 feet deep, and it wasn't bad. But anything like beyond 10 feet, nah, I'm good on that. Thank you, motherfucker. I'm not gonna waste my time on that cocksucker. He's gonna hit me if I stay around. So, thalassophobia. The fear, well, it was originally called the fear of the ocean. Now, I mean, I do fear the ocean, because fuck that place. But now thalassophobia is pretty much a fear of deep water. It used to be just the ocean, but apparently deep water is fear. And it is. I don't like deep water. And it's called thalassophobia, and I wish I could have got that. Never mind. I was hoping I could, get away from this shit, but apparently I can't. So, was it here, or was it? I was gonna check on what's that way. All that's way is a cheap. Fuck cheaps, and fuck these guys. This is why. Fuck that. That's retarded. whole lot of nothing. I'll give it a few honest shakes. After that, I'm going to say fucking go straight to World 8 and just say fuck this game. I'm trying to be a good boy, but I don't feel like it. I fucking hate the hitboxes. Goddamn game, I swear to Christ. Alright, that's it. We're using the flute. I'm done. I'd rather go to World 8 and deal with that a trillion times than this shit. Enough. Enough. Yes, it's the same sound you hear in Zelda. Alright, here we go. We're going to World 8. Fuck this. This is hell, though. I mean, it capitalizes it by look alone. I mean, look at all the flames and shit and the music and everything. This is hell. If hell exists, this is it. Because, my God, this stage is an unlimited basketball player. But fuck it. I'd rather deal with this a million times and know that I unless I get hit like that. That's fucking gay. The bombs are assholes. These cannonballs are assholes. Everything in this game is just that of an asshole. Now, the second stage, there's actually a part where you can cheat a little bit. Yeah, I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes! Thank you, Jerome. Yes, unlimited basketballs. Americans, right here. It's dog shit. Fuck it. I mean, too bad we can't make an icon of LeBron James. You know, that would fit the bill. Sorry, sir. Doing my best. Who made that man a gunner? I did, sir. He's my cousin. What's his name? I forgot the name. Sorry. And he's like, what's he gonna do? I'm surrounded by assholes. Keep firing, assholes! I don't want to hold on to that dickhead. Get off me, you. Spaceballs is actually better than Star Wars. I will die on it. Well, I'm gonna die in this game, apparently. No problem. I will die on that hill. I think Spaceballs is better than all of the Star Wars movies. I was never a big Star Wars fan to begin with. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was great. Are we taking this too literally? No, he said we need to comb the desert, so we're going to comb the desert. What'd you guys find? Nothing, sir. How about you? No. What about you? Man, we ain't found shit. That would be my... I would say the same fucking thing if I was in his shoes. I recently bought the movie, so to relive a childhood memory, because that movie was so fun as a kid, and it's fun now. So, yeah, I bought quite a few movies recently. I even bought. I showed this before, but I'll do it again just because I can. I even bought. Give me a minute. The entire Hercules Legendary Journey series. Complete series. Hercules the Legendary Journey. So I can watch Kevin Sorbo and the guy who plays as Aeolus, you know, get some tail and be based, you know. I still think Citizens on Patrol was the best Police Academy movie. That one made me laugh more than the others. Not to shortchange the others. The others were pretty fun too. But that one in particular, god damn it. Particular. That's great. Yeah, Naked Gun was good. I watched 33 and the Third in the movie theater with my family. You know, before OJ was chased by people after fucking making what's her nuts? Basically a trash can. Because we know OJ did it. I mean, it's just there's too much evidence against him. It's bullshit. Move it, Proctor! Move it! Move it! Mahoney, stop being like that! Mahoney was base, though. He always fucked with that guy with that always yelled Proctor. That shit was awesome. Who can forget fucking, you know, what's his nuts? Towers, a.k.a. Bubba Smith. That guy was awesome. He was a huge black man, man. He would fuck worlds up. He could. He was tall enough. Fuck. Right, I'm fading out. Trying my best to stay away. Dude, if you gotta go, don't feel obligated to stay here. And that goes for everybody else. If you don't want to be here and you have to like wake up early tomorrow, you're not obligated to be here. I appreciate it if you are. You know, I appreciate the love and support from you guys. Thank you so much. But don't feel obligated to be here. If you need to sleep, go to sleep. I'm not keeping y'all. Like I said, some of you that may feel obligated to be here, you don't have to feel obligated at all. You know, I mean, the fact that you're here makes me happy. But if you're either bored out of your mind or you gotta do something tomorrow, don't make me keep you. You know. Was 6 the Russian one? Because that's the one that was the last one I've seen. I mean, I heard that it went further than that, and I kind of want to watch it. Yeah, the one in Russia that one was absolutely terrible. My dad and I rented it, and we hated it. And my dad likes almost every movie we rented. We rented this one obscure movie. Maybe some of you have seen it. I don't know. It was called Omega Cop. And that movie was pretty cool. Me and my dad liked that. We rented it one night, and it was pretty good. Oh. Yeah, it was like called Assignment in Russia. Yeah, that movie sucked shit from a straw. It wasn't funny at all. It was dog shit. I mean, I always say everything's dog shit, but that's the only, you know... Dog shit is like the worst kind of shit next to cat shit. Unless, you know, because cats usually go in a box. That makes them good. Unless you have my cats, who fucking... I'll clean their litter box and they'll still shit on the floor. It's fucking... I hate it. Angers me. So it's like, why are you making daddy work harder? Come on. Knock it off. They don't care, because they're cats. Cats are cats. They're gonna do what they want to do. Alright. Let's beat this bitch, huh? A star. Stars suck because they only work for a few seconds. That's over. I'm gonna cheat a little. Because you get a game over, you gotta... well, actually, no. You don't have to do it all. What am I thinking? You start at the beginning, but all the places that you've beaten, you don't have to worry about again. Now, there's an easy part of this level. I'll see if I can remember it. But you don't have to play this level. There's a part where you can jump in the water and swim. A friend showed me this a long time ago. I'll see if I can pull it off here on stream. Save, scum. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's here. So basically, you get under... Yeah, you get under. And here, I'll use turbo, so I don't have to fucking hurt my thumbs, because I'm getting old. Like I said, I'm 6 years younger than my deceased wife. I try, but sometimes I get annoyed. Like, stage 5 was starting to piss me off, I'm not gonna lie. Now, I think you could have gone to this other ship too, but I'm going to try to play a little bit more fair. There's a stream I've been watching with a level of fascination who saves scums every 30... Oh, come on. You know, you don't save every 30 goddamn seconds. I mean, there are some games I may have done that to. That's only because there's a good reason for it. But I try very hard to play as legit as possible. Like I said, if it's in the game, you're not cheating. Save states obviously is not in the game, so that is cheating. Well, I appreciate the guide you gave me to beat Shinobi. I wouldn't have beaten it without you, Anthony. I hope you know that. Okay. Now we gotta go to the next hell. Yeah, you get these hands that come out and they grab you, and they gotta play a little area, and then you gotta go with that. That airship has, like, platforms in the air, and it's easy to fall down and fucking die. See, I just got grabbed by the balls, and now I'm bringing down to this bullshit. This shit just... it sucks. But, I mean, whatever. It's part of the game, so, you know... It's me as a hammer brother right there. No, I really do appreciate that, Anthony. You really saved my skin, because I was gonna give up, because I mean it was still hard regardless. Motherfucking puss bucket. Sometimes you get lucky and you can actually get past that part without getting your balls grabbed and dragged down to further hell, the second layer of hell. I mean, because this level like legit is hell. I don't care what anyone says. And what's fucked is even after you're done with all this hell shit, you still got levels to get through, but not as much as you would think. There's like 4, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. Of course, they're gonna make me do all 3, because this game loves to fucking piss me off. Goddamn cheaps, of course. Why am I not surprised? It's like a callback to Mario 1 here. Where, you know, you have stage, what is it, 1... Now, see, that's bullshit, because even in Mario 1, if they come from underneath, they don't hit you like that. That's retarded, dude. I'm keeping the P-Wings, though. I'm not using those for anything. Because when I get to the actual... this is where it gets a little tough, because it's faster. And I lost my fucking tail already. See, that's what I mean. Your fucking hitbox is just way too fucking big. See what I mean? That was just a... sorry about that. I pressed the fucking game button again. That was my fault. Resume. Thanks all the years and months I heard your life's voice on the podcast. She seemed like she was a gentle soul. She was the best, man. She was a great woman. Yeah, back when that person was cool and not a piece of shit. Yeah, I remember those times too. It seems like a lifetime ago. Ah, god damn it. They keep dragging me down. So basically, in this, you gotta jump. Now, if you played Mario 1 and they went underneath... I didn't die that time, but then, man, this game is starting to piss me off, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Stop pulling me down! Let me go past you, you bitch! Fuck it. I may use a cloud so I don't have to go through that nonsense. So now I'm starting to get mad. Usually when you get mad, you play better. Not this guy! This guy gets annoying. Fucking cheats, die! Your mom's cheap. How about that, bitch? Fuck you. Yeah, 2007 is when he was more active. You would be right. Yeah, there was a problematic cast. Yeah, my wife was on one of the episodes. Let me see, how many of those do I have? I have 2, I think. No, 3. I'm gonna give it one more fair romp, and if I fucking lose, then guess what? I'm using a cloud. And saving state. I don't want to really cheat through this, but I might, just because it's starting to annoy me. This particular airship... I mean, like I said, level 8 is for pros. If you suck at Mario like I do, you just don't even bother. Just hand the controller to somebody who's actually good at Mario. If I can be honest. don't want to hit that wrench. Alright, forgive me, but yeah. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure we're almost there. There we go. 2007, I know. It seems like a lifetime ago, right? That's a lie. Fuck you, game. Alright, get down here. Stop being a See, this is what I mean. This fucking hitbox, dude. It's fucking retarded. Okay, I probably picked the worst spot to save the state, but whatever. The hitbox in this game sucks, dude. It always has. That's why I don't like Mario 3. Probably the biggest reason. It's the hitbox. Yours is way too big. Look at that. Well, he acts like a fucking autistic kid. Fucking gay. Get off. Basically was a lifetime of 18 years, whole ass life. Yeah. And when we learn 18 years, guys, not a goddamn thing. Because, you know, high school don't teach you nothing. Let's be real. It doesn't. It teaches you how to be a jackass, and then hopefully you can go through life as a jackass. They don't give you life skills, bro. They don't. In high school, they need to teach you how to drive a car, get your license. That should be part of the curriculum, is get a license. Fill out a mortgage, how to manage a checkbook, handle money, things that actually matter. Not no stupid fucking goddamn retarded, not going to get you any near arithmetic. It's not going to do nothing for you. It isn't. You can tell me otherwise, and I tell you to go fuck yourself because you're a liar. Because it doesn't. So you think homeschooling is teaching kids to be stupid, in your opinion? No, because in school, you get indoctrinated these days by the Rainbow Mafia. So if you teach your kids at school, they are not subjected to that faggotry. So if you do that, they don't have to deal with it. See, even Rhino's agreeing. My school's no high school never taught that. Exactly, neither did mine. It was a fucking joke. High school's a goddamn joke. Didn't teach you nothing. Nothing that you needed. Now I get to play with the levels. Yay. Marvelous. Fantastic. They suck, by the way. They have hard-ass levels where you gotta do some fucking nonsensical nonsense. I know I'm being redundant there, but I don't care. I got 14 lives to make it happen, so there we go. Now, college is another story. Well, college, yeah, that also indoctrinates you these days. I mean, we can look at people like Charlie Kirk, who actually never went to college, and he made it just fine. Just by talking some shit, you know, and debating people that were fucking retarded. Because let's be real, those people are retarded. That's... Okay, now, speaking of gay, that was. Alright, so what we're going to do... Bucket. I'm not playing this game with this game, so fuck them. I'm going to cheat a little bit. Not in the mood for this. Nobody should have to be in the mood for this nonsense. It's garbage. I have a boo chasing me. Boo! Or my wife used to say, boo, B. Can I still get the... I doubt it. Yeah. I don't care. I really don't at this point. Well, at least I beat that level. Hold on a second. I'm going to save... I want to see something. Oh yeah, there's a fortress here. Shit. If I can beat this fortress, I can save here. Yeah, because Michelle would be like... My wife would be like, hey, what are those called? I'm like, boos. I'm like, oh. She's like, oh, boo, bee? And I'm like, why is it called that? She's like, I don't know. I just thought it would... It sounded nice. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like I said, my pervertedness and my crudeness definitely did rub off on her. It really did. Oh, goddamn. I forgot. No, get in there. Okay. God damn! No, fuck you. Actually, I want to see what this level is real fast. Fuck it. Wait, is this a level? Yeah, you gotta go down here. Yeah, okay. Sometimes, you know, it would confuse me, and the reason why a lot of the shit she said confused me was because I was not used to her lining up with my perverted humor. Because, you know, I'm stupidly perverted. You know, I have a very sick mind, I guess you would call it. But, you know, I never thought that would rub off on her, but it did. It really did. At the end, it did. She'd always quote me on stupid shit, like the whole. God damn it! I'm not playing right. You know, she even admitted, like, not too long ago. I want to say it was either the beginning of this year or the end of last year. She said something along the lines of, you know, I'm trying to think. I can't remember now. God damn it. Or well, one thing she definitely did say, I can remember this from the top of my head, is I was a bad influence. Like, to the point where she'd be like, why am I married to you again? I'm like, because you love me. She's like, oh yeah, there's that. And you're cute. I'm like, I'm not cute. And she's like, no, you are cute. Fuck off. And I'm like, fuck off? You told me to fuck off? That's the last thing I ever expect my wife to say to me, is to tell me to fuck off. Yeah, because she picked up on that. Like I said, she picked up on a lot of the things I said. It's amazing. Bad influence? Nah. No, I mean, I guess hanging around with me for as long as she has, you know, she probably picked up on some things. Now I'm losing every fucking thing I had prior to me entering this goddamn fucking fortress. I still prefer World, and I still prefer Mario 2. You know Mario 2 is not a real Mario game. Because this game is just a asshole. Okay, I'm gonna cheat some more. I don't care anymore. Actually, is that the door you go in? Right here? I don't think so. I'm trying to remember things, and I'm having a hard time. Okay. Okay, let's just keep it going, keep going. Dick. We're almost to Bowser's Castle. And I know that place like the back of my hand, because it's actually not hard. That's what she said. Not hard. Hard. You know, me and my wife actually talked about teachers we wouldn't mind smashing, too. I told her about Miss Schwabi, my God damn it. My, what was she, my 7th grade teacher? Or was she my 9th grade teacher? I don't remember exactly. Because, dude, she was the hottest, she was hot shit. She really was. God damn it! This is pissing me off. Anyways. And she mentioned, I think it was her English teacher. I forgot his name off the top of my head, but she said she was yummy. She said he was yummy. I'm like, that's the term I use. Why are you using my term? Don't be stealing my fucking terminology. Okay, I'm gonna have to run and jump, I think, to get over there. Cause there we go. I wish I remembered the fucking... Hit the motherfucker! Because you're flipping. You suck. And I just... Alright, come down here. Give me that's the one-up. Give me the one-up. Thank you very much. Okay, this is looking familiar. I think this is... Do I go in here? No? Okay. That's looking familiar. I want to remember... I'm trying to remember this stage. I'm sorry, I'm not doing too hot. I spent a lot of time in World 8 when I was a kid. I'm not going to lie. I don't think that's the right way either. No, so I'm going to... yeah, go ahead and take it. I don't care. I'm just trying to... Let's try this door. Whatever. Fuck off. Damn it. Yep. Fuck you. Okay. I'm gonna go in here. Nope. Never mind. I'm gonna try something though. Okay. I'm gonna try, down here maybe. I'm trying to remember. Sorry. I'm trying to remember things and I'm failing horribly, so. Okay, that's not it. I know that's ain't it either. But this looks familiar. I could have sworn it was... Fuck it. I'm gonna go in here and go further right. Fuck it. That doesn't look familiar. But I'm gonna go in anyways. Damn it, dude. Well, at least they give you a one-up because they know you fucked up, right? I hate mazes, dude. I'll be honest, and don't give a fuck. Mazes in retro games blow dick. Yeah, I don't care at this point. Okay, so... you know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go in here. Okay, this is dog shit. I'm close. I just don't remember. That's the problem. I remembered... I could have swore it was this, but all this does is lead you back. But... Whatever. I'm gonna get killed. Doesn't matter. This game hates the player. I think that's where we need to go. Because that door only appears when you grab the P block. P. Just in case. I don't care anymore. We've already been through here, haven't we? Maybe I have to go really fast. I hate this. I hate mazes. They shouldn't exist. I'm gonna try something. Nope. Okay. Maybe that's it. Nope. Yeah, there was a door right there. You saw that. I'm pretty sure some of you who, if anyone's here, saw that other door. I gotta go there. But the timing, you just gotta get... God damn it! It's annoying! Got it. What? Alright, fuck this. I need to look up a guide. This is pissing me off. I hate mazes. Mazes should not exist in retro games because they're all basketball Americans. And I need to grab me another beer. Okay, I think I found it. It's the Fortress in World 8, which is where we're at. And oh my god, this is the most crudest look. I mean, I don't even think I made videos this ugly when I was doing shit back in the day when I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I mean, I think I came a long way, don't you guys think? I mean, I think my videos are more cleaner these days. So. But you leave your opinion. That's fine. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Like I said, it's been a while since I played Mario 3, so forgive my duh-duhness. I'm not exactly a young chicken anymore either. So according to this, I was doing it the right. Because my computer sucks dog shit from a straw, I'll be honest. I don't know why it does that, but like I said, I want to get more memory. It's doing it again. Why? Oh, there's a nut. Okay, that's why. And that's why. Okay, and that's why the whatchamacallits looked familiar to me. The spikes. I'm a retard. Okay, so hold on. Let me go ahead and fix this shit. Because yeah, I know my camera fucked up because OBS does not like my USB drives or my USB shit. Okay, so I unplugged it. Let me go ahead and restart it. Sorry about that. Ugh, fuck me. Can't blame the heat this time. It's not fucking. I mean, it's 67 degrees. Yeah, speaking of which, Oklahoma's going through like a late spring thing going on right now. The whole week's going to be like nice. Alright, once I beat this part, I'm going to go grab me another beer. Okay, so what we got to do is go down here. And the second thing has another P block. P. Okay, the first one does, I guess. And then there's this door. Now we gotta wait for the timer out, and we duck. And see how there's the spikes? That's why that kind of rung a bell with me. Because up ahead is the boss of this fucking fortress. And, you know, just to be safe, do that. There we go. The World of Warcraft episode on South Park is a damn good one. Alright, will this take... Is this gonna take... I doubt it. But I saw it get... Like, you know... Alright, let's move on. I think there's gonna be one or two more tanks before Bowser's Castle. No, it takes us out here. Okay. So that was retarded. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I know this is wrong, but, you know, I'll beat him again. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. Nope, and we're not doing that either. Shooting him is much more easier than jumping on him anyways. I don't know why I was thinking otherwise. Okay. I'm going to look around a little more. Let's go this way. There it is. The last fucking take before Bowser's fucking castle. Fuck this shit. Shit. I'm going to go grab another drink. I got to pee anyway. Let me pause the emulator. So we just got that tank and then Bowser's Castle and we'll be done. I know I cheated. I didn't play all the way through. But, you know, hey, at least I'm hoping that I'll have this beaten, at least in my wife's honor in some way. She wouldn't have minded if I used the thing, because she, like I said, she always used tricks anyways when games, if she can figure it out how. Alright, so I'm going to go piss, and I'll grab another drink and get this done. Loki's in here. He's chilling over here. He probably knows that Daddy's upset. He's always been... Him and Mogwai both are really good at picking up my emotions. He's a good kitty. Alright, so... Alright, let's beat these last two areas. Cheers to Michelle's passing once again. Not a good thing, but to her. Okay. Thanks, Farron. Appreciate that, brother. Like I said, my head's a mess, guys. I wish I could just explain just the amount of what I'm feeling in words. There isn't. Like I said, it's going to be hard to go to bed at night, every night, and notice the bed across from me is empty. You know, and I'll never see that person again, never talk to that person and joke with her anymore. Like, it's a pain that I can't explain. Like, I'm not trying... I mean, I hope you're not seeing me all as just a whiny bitch or anything like that. I'm not being whiny. I'm just expressing my thoughts here. It hurts really bad. I mean, yes, I dealt with breakups and stuff, and that shit's hard, but I think a death is even worse than that. But that's still hard. I'm not downplaying it like that. You know, I'm just saying that. I got my heart broken so many times, so many times. You know, but it's all equally as painful. I appreciate you, Anthony. I love you, man. No homo, and I love you too, Vera. No homo. I don't need to be losing my shit, dude. Sorry. Okay, we're almost done with this. We just gotta go through this nonsense. Stupid boss. Stupid hitbox. Oh, wait, is the arrow in the way? I'm gonna move it out of the way. Sorry about that. Oh my god. Fuck it. Just fuck it. Gotta hit it directly on the top of the head, otherwise you die. It's fucking gay. There, got him. Well, in a way it is, because you don't see that person no more. And they go away, and yeah, it's almost exact same. But the reason why death is hard too, though, as well, is because that person is gone. You can never see them again, or talk to them, or message them, or anything. They're not there. I usually, yeah, I remember, I think you have to run throughout this first part. It's been years. I know I said back of my hand. Okay, I think I have to go up there. Okay, what's this? God, what the fuck? Okay, let's try this again. What? Alright. Dude, Mario sucks. Do I have to duck jump? Okay, there we go. And we gotta go down the donut, I remember that, and then deal with this nonsense. Okay, jump. There's this one part I remembered, and it pisses me. Oh, I went up. I forgot about that. Yeah, there we go. So if I die, I can just grab that over and over again until I figure it out. Bowser's music is great, by the way. I can't wait to listen to that. That's one of my favorite songs in Mario. That probably wasn't the right way to go. I probably had to go up. Yeah, let's get myself... Yeah, let's do this. Oh, you son of a bitch! Okay, there we go. Okay, this, I think this is correct. I want to get up there without getting shot. Yeah, this is the right way, and I'll tell you how I know. The fucking fireballs usually... They want to give you the Mario 1, like, treatment, if that makes sense. Here we are. Final battle. This is one of my favorite songs in Mario. Fuck. Nope. Denied. God damn it. Let's say this. If you need extended breakaway, well, the thing is, Anthony, is I need to. I mean, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I really don't have any idea. I'm like literally lost. I mean, like I said, I mean, this is worse than not having a map in the middle of nowhere. You know, it's that bad. I don't know what I'm gonna, because it just came in so suddenly. You know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I wish I knew. I wish I could give an answer. I wish I could just be like, hey, this is what's going to happen now. I don't have that ability. Yeah, this is the wrong way, I know, but I'm trying to find, like, if I fuck up, I can, like, retrace my steps. And on top of that, I don't have a fucking leaf, so I may have to, like, go back, you know, and get it again. You'll see what I mean once I do it. I appreciate it, Anthony. I appreciate everybody who's willing to take their time out of their lives to heal a broken man that's got his fucking life shattered in trillions and trillions of pieces. I really appreciate that. Because my life is fucked up. It's gone. Like, the thing, all the aspects of my life that made me happy are now gone. Like, if I can be honest, I'm not gonna fucking sugarcoat shit. No, little girl, go away. Go on. Go. No, go. One of my cats wants my attention, and I'm busy, so she's gonna have to wait her turn. This is... Man... I've never been in Bowser's Castle like this before. I usually go to where he is and then fucking win, but... I just... I mean, that's cool, I guess, but... I don't want to get zapped either. Oh my god. Alright, well, I mean, obviously we're by Bowser, so I'll just have to do it small if I can. All that's left is the games and the cats, pretty much. What else is there? I'd rather have my wife than those things, though. I'd trade it all in an instant. To be bloody honest. I never liked bosses like this, because Super Adventure Island has a final boss like this, too. Alright, we're gonna cheat. Oh well. I don't care. I agree. I like the music, though. I always loved this boss battle music. I liked it in Super Mario RPG even more, though. Mario RPG version of this is awesome. But yeah, I will admit, this is pretty stupid. Alright, hopefully we'll get him this time. And this for insurance. Bye! Das ist ein Scheiße, Dummkopf. Exactly, because, yeah, that used to piss us off a lot as when we were younger. It's like, I'll show you Princess of Another Castle, you dumb fuck. And while I didn't play all the worlds, that is Mario 3. Loved by many, by millions. Can't hate on that, because it does have its place in history. I don't hate this game at all. I don't. I just prefer Mario World, because Mario World was just a better game. The princess is saved. Yes, she sure is. Otherwise, I'd throw her out the fucking window and tell her to fuck off. Yes. I have the card of All Stars, and I also have a card from Mario 3. The original. That was given to me by my friend Carl. My friend Carl had 3 copies of the game. He gave me one of the cartridges, and I always appreciated that. Darkland, just call it hell. Because that's what it was. That's what it is. And that is Mario 3. Oh, it was released in 1988. I'm sorry, in Japan. I thought it was 89. I made a mistake. I don't know. Why did it take 2 years to come over here, though? That's the question. That begs the question. I wonder how angry Bowser would be as Mario's Wendy Koopa hit it off. I mean, isn't Wendy one of the Bowser? Yeah, she is. She is one of the Koopa kids. But what I think what happened is fucking Bowser smashed Peach so many times that she gave him a lot of kids. There's a chip, because there was a chip shortage. Yeah, that's true. You're right. Marshy's right. There was a chip shortage in '89. So you're probably right. Yeah, there was a chip shortage in the 80s. I think it started in 86 or 7. For some reason, I'm reminded of Takeshi's Challenge, which is a game I'll never play on this channel, because that game fucking sucks. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they're like, oh, it was the first open-ended game, this thing, no, it's a bad game, and he made it that way on purpose, because Takeshi hated video games, he hates emails, he's a tech phobe, more or less. More or less. Well, I'm not, like, totally drunk. Should I play some Journey to Silius? Would you guys like to see that? And then we'll call it good, or are you guys good? If you guys are good, I'll cut it here. But if not, I'll play Journey to Silius, so you can at least jam the music, because that game has some of the best music in the NES library, at least in my opinion. I won't be able to hear it that well, because these headphones are fucking fucked. I need to get me a new cable, whenever that will be, given the money shortage now that my wife is gone. Well, the game is short. I don't know how good I'm going to do in it, but yeah, I'll play Silius. You guys can jam it. You don't have to watch it. You can just listen to the music. And once again, this goddamn piece of shit. I hate that fucking game window key. It's so stupid. Yeah, we'll play some Journey to Silius, and you can listen to the music at least. You don't have to listen to me talk. You can just listen to the music, because I know some of the shit I say is just crap. But, yeah, I wanted to play Mario 3 in my wife's honor. So I hope she's happy with that. She wouldn't have minded if I used the flutes. She wouldn't have minded that at all. She always asks me, like, why don't you use, like, stage cheats and shit. Here's a code that I can do for you on Journey to Silius. I'll tell you a code. I have to press the B button 33 times and press start. Watch this shit. See if I can do it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And now you can give yourself all the continues in the world. And you can listen to the music. Yeah, press the B button 33 times on the title screen to achieve that. And the story in here sucks. But yeah, you just got a nuclear bomb and then some shit happens. This was originally supposed to be a Terminator game. But obviously they lost the deal to Mindscape. So you had that bullshit Mindscape game for your Terminator. I want to fix my headphones. I really want to listen to the music in this game because it's so good. Exactly. Thank you, Goblin. Yeah, I need to get me a new wire. This is dog shit. That's why I couldn't hear the voices in Shinobi the other night. I mean, this game is short, though, so... And that's fine. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to enjoy the music as much as you guys, but that's okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, the story is pretty shit, but, you know, whatever. Everything else is fine. The music, especially. I mean, this is some of the best music you'll hear on the NES, without a shadow of a doubt. Journey to Silius, Terminator game that never was, and was better than... Yeah, it was! By a large margin, it really was. I mean, this game's not perfect, but goddamn, it's got great music, good backgrounds, and it looks good. Unlike Terminator, it looks like puke. It looks like fucking puke. And you jump on platforms that look like Q-tips. That's not NES games. Mindscape sucks shit. I'm surprised they lasted as long as they did. I'm cheating a little by using Turbo Fire. I don't care. I bought this game when I was 14. I was high, too, which is fucking amazing. Me and my friend Andy brought over some weed and we got stoned. And, yeah, so... I bought this, Golden Axe 2, and something else. I don't remember. But we popped this in the NES and heard the music. I'm like, oh, fuck, yes! This is what we want to hear, because NES can have either the worst music or the best music. Loki, knock it the fuck off! Good boy. Well, I have... Well, they did make some bangers. That not all of them were. Like, Fester's Quest is a dickhead of a game. I did not like that. The whole mazes and, like, you start beginning of the stage after you die once? Yeah. So, you know, that was your beloved roguelikes for all you roguelike fans. Excuse me. But yeah, Sunsoft's best era was the NES, easily. I mean, they made a couple Genesis bangers. They made I thought Superman in the Genesis was a good game. And Batman, you know, Batman in the Genesis was good. Well, Batman in the NES was also really good, but you know, we all know that. Okay, these guys pissed me off because they always jump off the fucking walls. Annoy me! Stop it! There we go. Now I gotta fight the Copper. Copper's easy. You should be happy also to note that the sound designer of this was the same guy that did Blaster Master. I can never pronounce his name. It's like Naoki something or other. Kodaka or something. I don't know it! I can't pronounce it. Why couldn't he have a cool name like Yuzo Koshiro? So, here we go. Second stick. This right here is the best music of all time in video game music. You cannot tell me otherwise. This song is like what made video game music as dope as it can be. Like those drums, dude. You're not supposed to make drums sound that bass on the NES. You're not supposed to at all. You're not supposed to. And then here's this guy that just like, hold my beer, bitch. I got this. And then you get this, and it's so sexy. It's amazing. It gets my dick hard sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. It sounds so good. Or should I say my nerd dick? That would probably sound more appropriate. On stock NES hardware too. Not any of the expansions. Like they had in Japan. I mean, Japan had like VRC 6 and 7 thanks to Konami. But yeah, here you have Sunsoft that just comes out, makes this banger of a soundtrack on a game that was supposed to be originally a Terminator game, and it sounds like this. This is like headbanging, fucking great shit right here. I mean, I could sit here and do this, and it just, it hits all the nice feelies that exist. That still exist, that aren't totally dead yet. I never liked this mid-boss. I always thought he was a cunt. This is Super Spy Hunter, dude. I just got shot in the face. Great. Fantastic. Oh, it was my fault. I was just basically talking some shit. No, little girl, go away. I know, Nova, you want attention. Not right now. When I'm done streaming, maybe, but not right now. My cats know there's something wrong, so of course they're gonna bug me. It's alright. Fuck off. He's hard to... That thing's hard to hit, but whatever. This part here, you just run and shoot. I know this part like the back of my hand. Otherwise, you'll get hit, and it sucks. You don't want that. You just gotta pay attention to the bullets, and then you can bypass it. Yeah, I'd say easy peasy, but it takes. I will admit it takes a little bit of practice. The mid-boss of this area. Machine gun works good here. There we go. Now this guy sucks. I usually beat him or I end up losing a life. It's one or the other. He sucks. He looks. It's cool design though. Yep. I never really get a game over on the second stage, but I guess that's the case. And when you get a game over, of course, just like with regular NES games, you gotta start all over. Sometimes, man, video game music is a healer. It really is. Not always, but most of the time. Like Genesis, you know, the band Genesis. They say that time is a healer and my wounds are not the same. I rang that bell with the heart in my mouth. It wasn't quite the same, or something like that. I can't remember all the lyrics. It's from the song No Son of Mine. It's a good song. You walked out, you left us behind. I can't sing like Phil, I'm sorry. I try, but I'm just getting my ass kicked. Too bad there wasn't a stage select fucking code. I'd start on stage 6 and just get it over with. Might check something. Just checking something real fast. Okay. Some people think Stage 3 has a better like song than this. You know, you'll be the judge of that once I get there. And then let me know if you think it's better. Entirely up to you. Me personally, no, but it's still a damn good song. Man, this game is starting to piss me off. There we go. That's what I wanted to do in the first place. Couldn't do it, though. Is there anything I can do to... no, you can't, sir. I appreciate it, but no, there's nothing you can do. You didn't know her as well as, you know, some people did. I appreciate it, though. Like, legitimately, I do appreciate that, but there's nothing you can do, really, to honor my wife's honor. Or her life. I mean, like I said, I wish she could have met all of you, and then... because, you know, some people said some pretty awful things about my wife. She's like, she has to be a major piece of shit to be married to that guy. But, you know, like I said, most of you had the wrong opinion about me. I'm not a bad person, believe it or not. If anyone told you on the internet otherwise, it's because of stupid shit. Because anything that's been badly said about me, which there is plenty, I've been considered a lolcow. But honestly, I mean, even she thinks that's fucking hogwash. I mean, I don't know if she's saying that because she's just my wife, but she, you know, she thinks that's just a load of shit. She even told me, like, the day before she died. She's like, Scott, you're a good person. You have a little bit of a crude side, but that's what makes you so lovable. You know, but you always look at things in a fair light. She, like I said, when we went out to dinner, I mean, she just basically, we had a great conversation, you know, and she was very honest about her feelings. Maybe she knew she was dying, and she wanted me to know that before she did. I can't say for sure. I can't. As much as I would like to, I'll never know. All I know is she's gone. And that breaks my heart. I mean, if there's, like, that song Gone Away by, you know, by Offspring, you know, it's like anything I could trade, I would. I mean, I would. Seriously, I would trade anything I have. Even my prized NES collection. All my systems. Everything I own in this very room. I would trade if I knew she wasn't going to die. If I had to trade that all for her to live, you goddamn better believe I would have. She was the best wife I think most people would have. If you just wanted someone that would love you and appreciate you, she was perfect for that. She was so kind and she was so sweet. But, like I said, her body just gave out. It was tired of fighting, and I understand. You know, the body can't do too much. It does as much as it can before it gives out, and I get that. I mean, I'm pretty sure all that, like, no sleep she was getting, because she would stay up all night and play fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and she wouldn't sleep until she got too tired to where she couldn't have no choice but to sleep. I don't think that did her any favors either. But, you know, that's how gaming is, though. It can be addictive like that, where you just want to keep playing and not have to worry about sleep. I can understand that. I did that in my 20s a lot. But, you know, you gotta take care of her body. I mean, she was 49. She didn't even make it to 50. And it's fucked up because, like, a few months ago, like 3 or 4 months ago, I even told Marilyn before she became dementia-ridden. Marilyn is her mother. I told her, I'm like, I'm probably going to bury your daughter before she's 50. And look what happened. This brain of mine sucks for that reason. It can tell the future sometimes. I mean, like today even. Like before, you know, my stomach told, because I was going to see her tomorrow, not today. But my stomach, and you know, was telling me, dude, get your fat ass up, grab the keys, and go see her, because you're not going to have a second chance. You got to do it now. And my stomach was right, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to see her one last time when she was alive. So, you know, there's that to consider. And when I lost her, I mean, I cried so hard, and I'm pretty sure there'll be more tears in the following days. But right now they're tapped up because I've done enough of that. Thank you. I want to say Ahmad Bisgard. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm not going to say the number, but thank you. That means a lot. I mean, anyone that's offering their condolences, regardless of your handle name, I do appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not doing this to garner attention or anything, but some of you care enough about me to want to know what's going on in my life, and I wanted to let you guys know that this happened, and it's awful, and I hate it, and I wish I could go back in time and be with her again, but life goes on for some of us anyways. Well, thanks, Anthony, I appreciate that. But it's like, it sucks that my home is now fucking gone. She was my home. She was my everything. Every day I lived was because of her. And there come the tears once more. No one should have to live through something like this, you know? They shouldn't. No one should have to. But I have to. And some people out there, I'm sure, have to as well. They're probably doing a lot better now than I'm probably going to ever do. I don't know, Goblin. That's it. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I don't have any idea. I'm gonna try to stay here as long as I can, but you know, there's probably gonna come a time where I'm gonna have to sell everything to make ends meet. Because, like I said, what I make off my disability is not a lot. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, maybe I'll just have to live off rice, beans, and eggs for the rest of my life. You know, it's better than starving, I guess, but there's nothing else I can do. Sorrow is the price we pay for real love. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh yeah, this dickhead, I need to use, I think, the homing gal. Okay, for the first part, I can use the laser, but once I run out of my juice, I'll have to use a regular gun. But this, you have to time everything here. I'm going to go ahead and save state, though, just in case I die here. I don't want it to start all the way over to the beginning of the stage, if I can help it. You just gotta wait for your one shot luck and then make it. Like, I'm gonna have to go in there and find all her stuff and just put it in bags and probably give it goodwill. I'm pretty sure some big girl out there could use some clothes or stuffed animals. Or Beanie Babies, because my wife collected those too. There's a lot I'm going to have to do in the coming days. This guy's almost gone. Well, that time was close. I almost got hit. But yeah, he's almost gone. We hit him a lot with the laser gun, so he should be near dead. He should have been dead by now, but whatever. This game's going to do that to me. Of course it is. There we go. Can you think... You know, I never tried that. One day I should confirm that, because I don't think you can, but there's a possibility. I think, but we don't have to worry about that now. Now we're here, and this is... We have 2 more stages to go, so... I'm going to try very hard not to... Yeah, thanks. I figured that out myself. Literally, I did. I didn't, you know, back when I was when I first bought this game at 14, I found that out myself. Well, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That means a lot. This stage right here is just a total bitch, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not a fan of this stage. It's very long and very difficult. Of course you're gonna shoot me from behind. Cheap shot. Go for it, dude. I don't give a fuck. Good for you. I hope you fucking had your cookie. Or you have your cake and eat it too. That stage is a dickhead. There's a part coming up where you have to jump and you have these fuckers that fly and they'll knock you down. And you have these platforms too that like fall. They fall when you jump on them. So you basically gotta act quick, otherwise you fucking die. There's some cheap shit in the game. Games in the 80s, well, this game was not made in the 80s. It was in 90. But I get what you're saying. This went right under the radar because, it was originally going to be a Terminator game, and they released it. No one knew what it was, so they didn't, bother with it. Only a few people, bought it. I mean, like I said, I bought it too, blindly. And I ended up falling in love with it because while it's short, it's still a great game. Yeah, this part coming up, I'm going to show you. It's a clusterfuck. I don't like it anyway. You'll see when I get there. You may ask why don't I use the other weapons? Because I like to save my gun ammo for when I fight the boss. That's the reason. If you time this right, you can hit this guy. But you know what? For this point, there we go. This is the part I fucking hate. I'm saving the state only because this part is cheap as fuck. Now, if you're lucky, you can sometimes get, like, I think that guy right there was the deal. There. That part, I got hit, but I didn't die. So that's good. That's a good thing. Well, thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. Like I said, the money's going to be tight, so I don't know how many times I'm going to be able to stream, but I'll do the best I can, like I said, with the money I make, so. Like I said, that's the real obstacle that's going to be, is money. Because like I said, the wife and I made money together, we would go down the middle with the bills. Now that she's out of the picture, I got to pay everything myself. That's where the challenge is, and that's why I said I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Yeah, here comes in this part sucks too. Well, that works, Anthony. I mean, like I said, don't fit. I'm not trying to be a charity case. If that's the kind of vibe I'm getting, I'm sorry. That is not the vibe I'm trying to give. I'm just being real, because that is the real. That's the real thing of it. It's going to be harder now that I got to pay for everything. And that's just the truth of the matter. I'm gonna be fucked for a while. I don't know for how long. Hopefully it's not permanent, but until something gives or something happens, I am like hell fucked though. Kind of like I am right there. Well, thankfully I still have 2 lives, so let's just try not to fall. You piece of shit. That's why that part sucks shit. Okay. Okay, so what we gotta do is see if I can fish. Can I fish that fucker? I don't think I can. Yeah, there we go. If you can do that, then that part's not so bad. You gotta fish them out, though. It's not easy. Yeah, we got one more stage after this, and we're done. Hopefully I can do it. I got 9 continues now. I use a cheat code. Because I can... I'm a cheater, I guess you could say. Because this game does not like to give you power-ups for your health. They don't. Unfortunately. I think that was a bug, too. I wonder if they, they should make a hack where they fix that, but... You know, hacks are... See, there's one right there I got. That's nice, but they don't give you much. They're just like, okay, we'll give you what we can, and you can fuck off. And I'm like, well, okay, well, I will fuck off, thank you very much. Plenty, Goblin, plenty of games are like, fuck off. I can't give you a full list, it would take all day. And I don't have all day. But there's plenty, I guarantee you there's plenty. Alright, let me see if I can shoot this guy in the legs. You know what makes me kind of angry, but I can't help it because it is what it is. I'm gonna pause it. One of my favorite, or is select pause too? Yes, it is. Okay, one of my favorite shoot 'em up games was a game called Rabbit Punch, right? Now, Rabbit Punch was released only for one system, and that was the PC Engine. You played as a rabbit and you shot. Some of you may have played this in the arcade, probably not most of you. But you play as a rabbit and you shoot missiles and shit. And it was really cool. My brother and I really loved playing that game when we were young. Because they always had it at the arcade at the Tri-County Flea Market. And it really makes me mad that Super Nintendo or even Nintendo didn't get like some kind of butchered version. I would have loved that. Because that game was so fun and cool. The PC Engine is good too. It's just a cheap motherfucker. I'm not going to have much to go on with this. Oh, Toki's a great game. I got the remake on Steam. I streamed that not too long ago. Yeah, Toki was a great game. Why is my controller not responding? Hang on. Okay, there we go. Alright, I just gotta time this. Easier said than done, though. Sometimes I fuck up, even when I'm sober. He's not hard, as long as you don't fuck up. Easier said than done. I don't know, this boss reminds me more of a alien character than a Predator one, but, you know. Son of a bitch. There we go. Final stage. This stage is an auto-scroll. Of course it's an auto-scroll, because it makes it harder! I fucking hate this level so much. I try to stay ahead of everything if I can. Okay. Because there's reasons like this. These things look like piss. They look like they're pissing. It's fucking annoying. Oh, fuck off. Oh my god. Yes, yeah, this level can go suck a big dick and die. Especially this part. If you fuck up here, you're done. you die. It's bullshit. You gotta do it just right or you fall. It's crap. I think I just fucked it up. Okay, no, I didn't. Good. I'm alright. Well, I have like little health, so I'm pretty fucked anyways. But you know, you got the music playing, so that's good. Okay, I misjudged it. That's my fault. That's my fault. It's alright. We got continues. We're good. Yeah, I will agree with that, Goblin. They're like, yeah, bitches, it's cool. We're just gonna let it auto-scroll, you know, it's fine. And then I'm sitting here just like, fuck you. I swear it looks like piss. Or, you know, diarrhea shit. Get off me, fuck. Because if you sit there and wait for it, you take damage. There's only like a couple of those things will allow you to break free from that. Not all of them will. It's retarded. Yeah, if you don't do that part right, and sometimes that happens. This level sucks. It's you can tell this was an afterthought. You can tell. Oh my! Oh, I hate it. Brightness is a gay woman of color. You think the dude here is a woman? I mean, I don't think Jay's a woman, but you know, some people may think that. Get off. I tell you, a game that's fucking dog shit is Dragon Age Veilguard. That's some woke fucking dog. Like, I would say dog shit, but I think dog shit is actually better than that game. If I can be honest. Okay, just in case the game wants to be Jewish. Okay, there we go. This in Stage 2, music-wise, I'll never get sick of. I've heard it millions of times already. I can't get sick of it. It's just that good. Dog shit and ice cream. Well, you know, that's something my brother made up, and for some reason it's stuck in my head. Ass. Fuck it. You son of a bitch. Yeah, it's like my brother one day just said dog shit and ice cream, and I laughed and I said, what? He's like, dog shit and ice cream. He's like, the best of both worlds. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, if you've been smoking some of that good wacky shit, you know, keep smoking it. It's good stuff. I guess. Son of a bitch. What the fuck was that? That was a glitch if I ever saw one. The fuck? No, Nova, go away, little girl. I'm almost done streaming. Chill out. You'll get pettings after I'm done. Nova really, she knows her daddy's not doing too good, so she wants me to pet her. She's like, here, Daddy, pet me. I'll make you feel better. She's a good girl. But she's gonna have to wait until I'm done. Shit. We're almost there. Yeah, this one I always fuck up on. There we go. You know, my wife could never whistle. I tried to teach her. She could never get it. She got like maybe one note down. It was like, see, sometimes I can whistle. Not always, but you know. I tried to teach her to whistle. I taught myself how to snap my fingers. I don't use my middle finger. I use my fourth finger. And see, my middle finger doesn't work. It's this one. I say how bizarre, but it's going to remind me of that gay song from the 90s. I'm beating off in my car. How bizarre. My mom liked that song, and I used to make fun of her for it. I'm like, Mom, why do you like that gay shit? I like that song. It's catchy. I'm like, you don't say. I think it's dog shit. And it still is. I'm beating off in my car, how bizarre, do do do, do do do, how bizarre, how bizarre. That song is so dumb. Why do women like the gayest songs of all time? Even my wife likes some stupid shit. That needs to be explained. Yes, it is. It's fucking retarded. And my mom liked it. It was a New Zealand band. Why did it look like turban heads in the video though? Like in the music video. Whatever. You know, like I always wondered what the fuck was going on with the Bloodhound Gang. Those guys suck too. Hey, Pac-Man, want a freebies? Gay. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals, so let's do it like they do it on Discovery Channel. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's not even cool. It's stupid. Last boss, by the way. If anyone's interested, this is the final boss. He's very unimpressive. And we're done. Yeah, I cheated a little bit. And all you get is a satellite backing away from the Earth. That's all. That's all you get for an ending. Fucking stupid. Music's good, though. Yeah, I wish we could have a national, don't be gay game. That'd be great. Let's send them off to an island somewhere. Let them build their own utopia. Get away from us normal folk. Or, okay, I use that term loosely. Mostly normal folk. I think I found the weak spot. I think it's right here. Because I'm squeezing it and I'm actually hearing all the NES voice. Thanks, Anthony. I kind of cheated, but that's alright. I don't mind. Yeah, look at the music staff. Like 5 people. It's insane. Yeah, this and Gremlins 2 had some of the best music on the NES. Not entirely, but still, it had this and like Gremlins 2 had some of the most had that banging fucking what I like to call Sunsoft bass. You know, this Gremlins 2 and Super Spy Hunter, all 3 of those games have like some of the best music like composed on the NES. It just sounds so good. They're all short, but they're all hard, too. Like, difficult. Super Spy Hunter is definitely bullshit hard. It was also known as Battle Formula in Japan. The reason why they used the Spy Hunter name is they still had the license. Because they released the arcade original on the NES. Blaster Master soundtrack is a GOAT soundtrack, too. Absolutely. I won't disagree with that at all. But, my friends... It's after midnight, it's almost 1, so I'm going to have to cut it off tonight. I just want to leave a few closing remarks before I leave. So, if you just want to watch gameplay, you can leave now if you'd like, but I'm going to make a few closing statements to my departed missus. I just want to say, if Michelle was here with me right now, I'd tell her I love her, and she was my world, my home, my rock. I'm going to miss her very, very, very much, probably more than she'll ever know or she'll ever feel. That woman was my world. She was my home. She really was my home. If I knew everything in this world was dog shit and terrible and worthless and awful, I knew she would be the one I can come to rest my head upon and be held and let me know that I was going to be okay. So I'm going to miss her with all my heart, all my body, every from head to toe. I need her, I crave her, I love her, I miss her. But she wasn't long for this world like I thought she was. I hope she rests well, and I hope if they're baby girl, you need to wait a little bit. You got Nova here. This little thing. This little thing wants my attention because she knows I'm upset. So, yes, I know Nova. So, like I said, my cats know. Cats can detect things that you wouldn't think, and they want to do things to make you feel better, especially if they're close to you. So, but yeah, I'm gonna miss my wife terribly. There's no woman in this world that could ever replace her in in many ways. There's never going to be another woman I'm going to meet in this world like Michelle. She was one of a kind. She was one of the old school women, you know, the ones that just stuck by her man and loved you regardless of who you are and what you did and what you said. Women these days, all you got to do is say one fucking thing that is just ass backwards and they will drop you. And women like if and they'll ghost you too. Because that's how women are these days. All they'll do is ghost you for the stupidest fucking shit. And it has been proven through a statistic that 70% of men are done with women because of what they want. The women of today are nothing like the women that was nothing like my wife. My wife loved me regardless of how I thought and felt about things. So I mean, she wanted me to move on and find somebody else, but I can't. It's exhausting, guys. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if that ever were to come to fruition, she would have to come to me, and no woman's ever gonna come to me. I'm not attractive. I'm not considered attractive by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm gonna miss her. I'm gonna miss her with every fiber of my being, with every breath I take, every day I wake up, and every day I go to bed. And even now, that I'm even slightly intoxicated, like I feel right now, I miss her. It's gonna be so hard to wake up every day and not see her in the bed next to me, or when I go to bed tonight, when I go to bed and there's nothing next to me. She fought hard though. She really did. She fought hard. She fought to keep herself alive, and I did everything I could to help her. You know, it's like before I left the hospital, I was thinking, maybe I should build a wedge on my car and just fucking annihilate people going down the main streets of Oklahoma City that I live in. Or just go to a random gas station and beat the shit out of the fucking store clerk. But I know that wouldn't be that's not the right way to cope with that. I shouldn't hurt anybody just because I'm hurting. Because that's not who I am, legitimately. But I thought about it. I'm not going to lie. I did think about it. Because, when you lose somebody you love, like my wife, it's just your mind goes in places that it wouldn't normally go. And when I lost her today, I felt like I was dreaming, and I still feel like I'm dreaming. This is just a bad fever dream. I'm going to wake up and everything's going to be fine. But that's not the case. I know it's not. I mean, it just hit so suddenly. There was no time to prepare. There was no time to prepare at all for this. It just happened, right? Like just boom, out of the blue. Out of the blue, it just randomly happened. And I still don't understand why. I mean, like I said, her blood at the time before this shit happened, her blood pressure was low. Okay, her blood pressure was low. Her A1C was 5. You know, as a diabetic, that is rather very impressive for a woman to go back down to a normal range. Her blood pressure was fine. Her A1C was fine. But this, out of the blue, she had a stroke. Probably from the lack of sleep. That's my only guess. If she would just sleep more like I asked her to, maybe this could have been avoided. I don't know. She never, you know, the thing that the day that she went to the hospital, if you know, I checked on her and like I said, I saw her eyes open and she was breathing funny. I knew something was wrong, so I grabbed this here phone. This phone right here. I dialed 911. Had the ambulance come out and they put her on oxygen. They took her out of here, and I was left in the dark on what was happening with her. It wasn't until today that they told me that just she had a stroke. All right, you need to get down, little girl. I'll hold you again in a minute. Go on. It's just today. That's I found out she had a stroke. I mean, they were saying it was sepsis, then it was meningitis and sepsis, and then I find out she had a stroke. And I didn't know anything about that until much later, which kind of angers me. And then all her body parts, all her major organs started shutting down. And usually I know that's a bad sign, but I just try to hold on to that little spark of hope. Just that little bit of hope that, you know, she'll break free from this. She'll heal from this. But no, the only organ that was not stopping was her heart. And then eventually her heart gave out. And that was the end. That was the end of it. It's fucked up. Before it happened, I squeezed her hand, gave her a kiss on the forehead, told her goodbye. And then I went to use the restroom and bomb, and they called for Code Blue. And because that Code Blue is basically when someone goes in cardiac arrest. I learned that today. That Code Blue in the hospital, at least the one that she was at, means cardiac arrest. I mean, that's what they told me what was going to happen. They told me her heart was eventually going to give out because all her other organs were gone. They were done. So, I mean, I was there. The second time I said goodbye was when they were trying to resuscitate her the third time, but her heart refused to beat again. They brought her back once, and I think they brought her back another time, but then the third time they just said it's no use because her heart refuses to beat anymore. So, yeah. I mean, I can still see that face she made before I left. Her eyes was like rolled back in her head like this, and her eyes were barely open. I was trying to keep them closed with her, like her eyelids. I was trying to close them like people do that you see in movies and shit. It wasn't gonna. Her eyelids wouldn't allow that. They were a little open, but I did close them more than they were. But I gave her a few kisses on the forehead. I gave her a hug. I said goodbye, my love. I said maybe some way, somehow, some way, or we'll see each other again. But I don't know if, like I said, I don't think there's an afterlife. And I don't know if there's some crazy way or crazy. I don't know if we'll ever see each other again. I don't think there's an afterlife. That's just my belief. And I talked some major shit about God to some of the doctors that did believe in God. I said that cocksucker took my mom and he took my wife. What kind of loving God does that to a human being? You know, he took my wife last year, or took my mom last year, and took my wife this year. The fuck? I'm like, what a prick. And my sister-in-law my brother-in-law's wife was laughing about that. She thought that was funny, and that's fine. But I was pissed off. I looked at that doctor cold and gave him my coldest stare I could give anybody. And I told him that. Because that's how I feel about it. I'm sorry. If some of you are Christians, whatever. Fuck off. Seriously, I'm done. I'm done with Christianity. It's shit. God's an asshole. He really is. He's not the loving God that he's talked about throughout the nations and shit. Because no loving God would do this to one man who does nothing to deserve this. It's like evil gets fucking rewarded in this country or even in the world. You can be like the biggest piece of shit, and you'll get the world on your fucking palm of your hand. But if you're a decent person or a person that, you know, doesn't go out of their way to fuck with people or whatever the fuck you want to say, they're the ones that get fucking screwed. It makes no sense. You think it'd be the opposite. You know, given that there's a God. I'm sorry, I don't believe in no God, because if there was a loving God, he wouldn't do this to the people who aren't going out of their way to fuck with others. That's just my opinion. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut it there. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for honoring my wife. Thanks for the kind comments. I really do appreciate all of them. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be on Saturday. Maybe I mean, I'll see what I can do. I can't promise anything. I mean, my friend Wade's supposed to come over tomorrow and help me with some of my wife's things. And then, like I said, next week I need to call these places here and see if I can get a deal or whatever to get my wife cremated, because I do want her ashes. She didn't want me to have them. I don't care. I'm being selfish in this thing. I'm being selfish here. Okay? I'm being fucking selfish. And what I'm being selfish about is I want her ashes. She didn't want me to have it. I don't give a fuck. I want her ashes. And I can go to Hobby Lobby and get an urn and put them in there. We have a Hobby Lobby that is literally like 3 miles away from here. I'm fine with that. So if she don't want me to have her ashes, I don't give a fuck. I want the ashes. I want something I can remember her by. It's only fair. It's only right. I mean, if I could find my way to Atoka, Oklahoma, where she loved it, there, I would dump them there, sure. But I'm sure as fuck not driving there. I can't drive expressways. I get panic attacks if I try that. What game is next? Freedom Planet 2. Or totally not Sonic 2. Because I said I was going to do that. So the next game I plan on streaming on this channel is Freedom Planet 2. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. I'm pretty sure some of you need to go to work tomorrow, and I don't want to get involved with that. And if you don't have to work tomorrow, that's cool. Like I said, I got a big fucking headache that refuses to go away. I still got one more beer to drink and a few shots, and then sincerely, I don't care how I feel after this is done. Nothing matters now. My wife is dead. I could drop dead. I wouldn't care. I really wouldn't care. It'd be doing me a favor if that were to happen. But, you know, I don't have that kind of luck. So, there you go. Because I'm fat. What the fuck? Why is my heart still not giving out? Why is my heart not giving out? I don't get it. I'm fat, right? Fat people are supposed to die of a fucking cardiac arrest. Why? Why do I have to be the one that has to fucking live through this shit? Why do I have to be alive? It's not fair. It's not right. I should be gone too. But whatever. Can't. I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still breathing. What the fucking reason is, I don't fucking know, and I'll never figure that out. Life sucks, man. Life is a fucking clusterfuck, I swear to Christ. Anyways, you guys take care of yourselves. Remember to keep gaming, keep loving each other, and keep it retro. Next time we see each other, whenever that will be, I guess, take care. Have a good night. I'll see you again soon, hopefully. Good night.